we play.
The Game of the Gods was created by supreme gods who had too much time on their hands. The first thing Reese, a former god who woke up from her long sleep, declared was, "Bring me the best player in this era." Faye, a boy who is considered to be the best rookie in recent years, is the one who was nominated. The Game of the Gods said the two challenge is too difficult, and no one has ever completed it in completely conquered it in human history. The gods are fickle, unreasonable, and sometimes incomprehensible, and that's exactly why it's such a waste if you don't enjoy playing it with all your heart. All right.
We were able to get it back on sorry to interrupt you, but we were able to get back on YouTube.
Okay. We'll see how long that lasts, but I'm glad you got us back on there.
Hey, yo, YouTube, I love y'all, but sometimes cut it out.
I'm gonna just say cut it out. Like the shit on your platform. So it's crazy that I was watching a video on your platform. Like, if it's such a problem, take it off your platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. But let's check out this clip, see what they're talking about, see if it's on something.
Yeah,
That's literally what the synopsis said.
Yeah, I know, right?
神々の遊びは合計3回の敗北で挑戦権を失い10回の勝利でクリアとなる。私たち人類が課せられた目標はその完全攻略。未だ人類達成者ゼロのその偉業。フェイ君なら。
これはれっきとした知略ゲームです。
こんなワクワクするゲームなんだからもっと楽しそうにしたら。言い返して応援してください。あなたに一生を捧げることを約束する。
一番大事な約束はミスした仲間を責めないことだ。
禁断ワードはこのゲームに関係のある言葉のはずよ。
答え合わせの時間だ。
God games.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
He reminds me of the character from Reign of the Seven Spellblades and Ice Blade Swords. It kind of got that kind of arch type.
I'll be honest, it has a very generic style look to it, so it's going to look very similar to a lot of shows.
Yeah.
If you watch more of Reign of the Seven Spellblades, though, you wouldn't have thought of that, because once you see enough of it, you like, whoa, it's like that character stands out very quickly. Once you get, what was it, episode 5, Keen?
Oh yeah, he stood out very fast.
You was like, whoa, this man ain't like no other protagonist I've seen before.
I'm just talking about visually, not just.
I mean, I see what you, but I would say he looks like a lot of protagonists, because that's just a generic ass, black hair.
I want to see protagonist. I just feel like the cast in general just looks kind of generic.
I agree.
Yeah, but the premise is actually really cool.
Yeah, I rock with the premise.
I just don't know if that trailer conveyed the premise well.
Because what was the premise that you were that they're challenging God to games essentially?
Yeah, they were challenging the gods to games.
But
if you lose 3 times, it's over with.
Okay,
you can't challenge them no more. But if you win 10 times, you have cleared the games.
I was like,
you
what
have
are
to beat
the
them 10
stakes?
times.
Even that, to be honest, I mean, that's definitely
that's a good question.
Before,
what are the
because
stakes?
it's like you have other anime that kind of have that, well, it's different in the sense that you're challenging God, but you're like whoever wins at the end, gets to become God kind of thing. What was that? Like a future diary in a sense, or what are the
Dragon's
Dogma? It was another anime that was later, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, anyway.
Where do y'all stand?
I'm not feeling it.
I'd have to hear buzz about it.
Yeah. I probably see if it the first episode. See what's
that trailer. That the premise is really interesting, but the trailer just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, the trailer is setting nothing up or give us something to really look forward to.
How you feel, Sage?
You see, I hit skip. I didn't feel no type of
skip.
It's the thing is, this season is full of a lot of shit. And so I fall where Terrence falls. Like, I'm gonna have to hear something crazy about it, because what I'm hearing right now, what I'm seeing right now, I'm like, that's not enough, because this season got a lot of shit to it. So, and we'll start to get into that later. Actually, a little I don't like this show. I read the manga and I found out a little bit about it. I don't like this show, but this is going to be one of the bigger shows of the season. We'll see if this upsets people because of some of the things, some of the elements in it. I'm gonna go ahead and read it off. This is Re-Monster from Studio Dean. After meeting an untimely death, Tomokui Kanata is reincarnated as a lowly goblin, and he's worked up a monstrous appetite. Thanks to his new ability that allows him to grow stronger the more he feeds, his feeble status quickly changes, and he rises to become the goblin leader. With the mix of his past memories, new bodies, and strong stomach, he's taking a bite out of this new fantastical world. He did a lot with that last sentence.
My black ass is so hungry, I take a bite out of crime.
It's funny because it sounds more wholesome than I assume it actually is.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It almost kind of sounds like Delicious in Dungeon in some case.
Okay.
Get murked. He did say he died. Came back as a goblin.
We officially have another anime in the Re series.
Another what?
You know, anime with the Re at the beginning of the title.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, another Re. I got you. Yeah.
せっかく得た2度目の人生だ。今度こそ力の限り生き抜いてやる。俺がどれだけ強くなったか試してみたい。
あなた本当にすごいな。かっこよくてそんなに強いだなんて。お任せよね。うちも負けてられへんわ。コブロー。こんな獲物もくれるようになったよ。
Well, it's interesting that you have an anime, I guess, technically from like a goblin's perspective.
楽しみだな。
Yeah.
He kind of looks like what's my man? What was the Yusuke's ancestor from
Raido?
Yeah.
Raido, was that his name?
Ryzen.
Yeah.
Ryzen?
Oh, Ryzen. Okay.
Yeah, Ryzen. I read a little bit of the manga. It's got a touch of Goblin Slayer to it.
Oh, something
It's like
happened.
if you're wondering how new goblins are made, think Goblin Slayer.
Oh Lord.
Gotcha.
They don't delve too much into it, but it's definitely referenced in, like, I don't know if the anime will do it, but the manga definitely references. It's like, oh yeah, you know, there's some human women over there, and I was like, all right, man, I was like, strike one, and then you see how he gets his powers.
So he wanted to eat people or something.
I mean, not just
Yeah, I
people,
seen
he eats
that.
animals and shit like that, and then there's a point. There's a point where one of his homies gets fucked up, and he like, well, waste not, want not, and I'm like,
oh my god.
Oh, so
Like,
he becomes a cannibal?
I just looked at series.
Yes, and I'm like, I can't rock with you.
Interesting.
It has a light novel, so I see what you mean by the Goblin Slayer part. So I don't know if they go any deeper in the light novel. So yeah,
Probably. You know how light novels get down worse than the manga and the anime.
yeah, they do.
Because they ain't got no photos, so they can do whatever they want. But like, yeah, once I seen him eat his homeboy, I was like, yeah, go ahead and wrap this song up. I'm like, I can't.
You ain't
I'm
shit.
not
I
gonna
can't
have
be
no
watching
cannibal
this.
protagonist personally.
Yeah.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, where do y'all fall?
It's not
I'm
my
on the
cup
middle
of
of-
tea personally.
I mean, I might be interested. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you good, man. I was just gonna say I'm kind of middle of the field about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, it's one of those. Maybe I'll check out the first episode just to see what it's about. But I mean, I don't think there's anything there that's like super hook worthy. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's one of those where maybe if I hear some buzz about it, I'll be like, all right, you know, I'll see what's up.
Devin, where you stand?
It didn't really grasp me. Like I was hoping at some point it would show something to be like, I want to kind of watch this, but
Let's see. Next up, I was reincarnated as the 7th prince, so I can take time perfecting my magical ability.
Oh my
Before
god.
you read that synopsis, Sage, when I
Can we
read
get
the
title
first
scene
couple
one?
words of that, my brain immediately went straight to that time I was reincarnated as a slime. I didn't like read the whole title, but the first
It
two
ain't
words
that, though.
gave me that. I know it ain't. The first two words said, I'm like, they doing
What'd
some
you
more
say,
slime
King?
related?
I was about to say, oh my god, I'm so tired of these long ass titles.
I'm definitely tired.
Man,
I
they're
mean,
all
they
pretty
ain't
much
going
thrown
nowhere.
into a light novel generator at this point. Light novel
Pretty
range
much,
generator.
Let's see.
In
The
the
qualities
blender.
valued most in the study of magic are bloodline, aptitude, and effort. There was one sorcerer who, despite his deep love of magic, was born a commoner and thus lacked the bloodline and aptitude for it. They always do this shit. It's like,
Yep.
you know what? I got to give Dragon Ball Z a little more credit because like they they stayed. Vegeta and everybody else is like, you a low class Saiyan, and Goku was like, yeah, but I trained, so it don't matter. So many of these, they just be like, hey man, if you ain't got the bloodline, you trash.
If you ain't him, you ain't him.
Yeah, exactly. If you wasn't born him, then you ain't gonna be him. That's what he usually is.
Exactly.
It's like, man, that shit trash. As he died an unnatural death, he wished he had studied magic more while he had the chance. Then he was reincarnated as Lloyd, the 7th prince of the kingdom of Salom, and one blessed with a strong magical bloodline. Reborn with all his memories intact, along with a perfect bloodline and immense talent, he was determined to enjoy his new life, using his extraordinary magical abilities to master the study of magic that was beyond his reach in his previous life. All right.
That time I came back with privilege.
Literally. That's exactly what it is.
You remember the video we watched last night?
Which one?
Sylvanas, it's Isekai.
Oh
baby.
my god. That baby was crazy.
Dark man.
Damn.
This ain't real.
That's baby though. That's baby.
I know, right?
He woke up.
To find himself
The 7th power.
with rich parents
Why
and
does it
magical
sound like
abilities
soundtrack?
I'm about
and
to say
East
this Blaze
music.
Blue Guilty Gear song.
Sound like East. I feel like I'm fighting the boss.
魔術を楽しみたい。それだけだ。
Face at the end.
That's the I got money now, face.
That's it.
I got money now.
Life is good now, face.
Face.
I guess he kind of has that
can
Tanya
do
look
stuff.
to him, where it's like, oh, it's a little kid, but it's secretly like somebody.
The
that's
innocence
like,
and the power.
yeah.
I know
It's like
exactly what you're
innocence
talking
on the
about.
outside, but on the inside is like, yeah.
You got that experience.
Yeah.
At least with this one, I feel like the trailer was a little better.
Yeah.
I think the music that helped a lot.
The music definitely helped a lot.
Video game ass music.
They pulled Daisuke out of retirement for this one and said, "Hey, bro,
Let's
get in the car real quick."
Let's rock.
I know, right?
Heaven or
Heaven
hell,
or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
baby. One.
Well,
Dark
Rakeem, what did you
Mind.
think?
I thought it was actually pretty good. I thought the trailer did a good job of like selling the innocence of the baby and the isekai aspect of it. Although the concept is still, isekai concept isn't that unique. I think the execution as far as like the animation looked good. The trailer was hyped to watch. It sounds going to have a lot of action in it. So I was like, okay. I'd watch the first episode and give it a look.
All right, Will.
Yeah, I check out the first episode or two, see what they're talking about. I'm down to see what this is about.
Devin.
This looks fairly interesting. At least enough for a first episode watch. The trailer was pretty engaging too. So,
Terrence.
It's one of those I'd have to hear some buzz about. We get so many of these fantasy anime that they're all the same when it comes down to it, and I don't want to waste my time getting invested into one when it just goes nowhere. So I'd have to hear something about it.
I'm on the same page, especially knowing what's coming this season. Because we've got much better, I won't say much better. I know there are some quality isekai coming out this season, like new seasons and shit. We'll get down to them later. The banished former hero lives as he pleases. All right, it's another one of them I was banished type shit.
Oh boy.
Deemed a good for nothing for his low level and his lack of God-given gifts.
Damn.
Alan is stripped of his noble status and banished from the Duchy of Westfeld. But Alan has a secret. He was a great hero in a previous life. Huh? This is some isekai, or is it when they say in a previous life, like the dude was still alive, but like just another time of his life?
Or maybe
I don't know.
Maybe they don't reveal the isekai part until later or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He's thrilled for the chance to finally live the way he pleases. His drama-free existence, however, is interrupted by a desperate encounter with his ex-fiancée. Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Okay.
As a former hero who still possesses the incredible powers from his past life, it's an isekai, or reincarnation, Alan can't ignore someone in need, no matter how much he might like to. And so begins the new heroic saga of our former hero never wanted.
Fascinating.
Terrence, Terrence, something on your mind. You feel like you want to say it.
Terrence, like,
I know,
父
right?
の
don't
英
like
雄
it.
は力を持ちすぎた。
This one has no what you
強
call it.
大な
So.
力を恐れた人々に
No sub.
疎まれ
Yeah.
排斥され
Hey man, we're gonna
幾
watch
度
it
と殺
raw.
されかけそれで
Oh,
も
baby, I
英
like
雄
it
は人々を
raw.
助け続けた。
Oh, baby, I like it.
Baby, I
己の
like it
心を
raw.
代償にしてやがて世界は救われ英雄は
A lot
神
of
々に
angels
願っ
and
た。
gods in Isekai.
次に
lot
生
of
まれ
that.
変わった時は。
まさか転生した先がこんな厄介な公爵家の息子とはね。でもようやく探しに行くことができるんだよね。前世から待ち望んだ平穏な暮らしを。
Is that rain? What the?
I was thinking it. I was thinking that.
友達が危険な
Yes.
Rain Schwartz, you can't fool me.
That was his previous life. That was his previous life. He said goodbye to
私も
class
一緒に行き
7.
ます啓示を受けた以上いえ
If he come out with that damn samurai sword, I like, you gotta be kidding me.
I know.
The 8 leaves, 1 blade stuff.
Let them pull that damn sword out. We'll know what the animators was playing before they made
Listen with red
this.
hair.
Second form. Gust.
あなたは政権を超える剣に興味はある
Hold on now.
That dude don't. He look out of place as fuck with that hat on.
Thank you, Sage. I was about to say, wait a minute, why he got on a full suit here?
He got the mafia
I don't
outfit
know.
on. Like, what universe are you in?
テレビアニメ
Someone in the background waiting on the mix to show up.
英雄は実家から追放さ
Man,
れた
if
ので
Valimar show up, I'm done.
2024年4月放送
Oh,
開始
Valimar, the Ashen Knight. Like, all right, man. You
Have me,
ain't fooling nobody,
bro.
Falcon.
have me up over here like, that's why he's the GOAT. The
Yeah,
GOAT.
What'd y'all think?
Interesting.
Yeah, not for me.
Interesting, but maybe later.
They didn't.
I'd have to see like how the characters are done because I mean I've already seen another. I feel like now we're starting to get this trend where they've been banished, so that's starting to
What's
become
What's
more
the
of
other
a
one?
thing.
Red and Rit. What's that one?
Yeah, that was banished from the heroes party essentially. And that one season 2, I wasn't really.
That's the
feeling
new
that.
villain. That's gonna be the new villainess.
Maybe so, but I don't know. I'd have to hear some buzz about it, or if I watch the first episode, the characters would have to have something to them that would make me want to stick with it.
I ain't gonna lie, that one that sold me a little bit. Like the trailer and like the trailer more than actually the trailer and the synopsis together kind of sold me just a little bit. I'm gonna check out the first episode. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. I might like watch the first what was that one show a couple of seasons ago, Heroes Classroom, I think it was. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch first episode of this. I got like 15 minutes in. I was like, why did I watch this bullshit? Waste of time. So it might be that. It might be that. I might watch some of it and be like, this shit trash. Y'all was right the whole time. Or I might wind up fucking with it. We'll see.
Don't you hate giving a bad anime a chance? It just feel like a waste of your time.
Yes, actually, because like then I start thinking about, damn, I could have watched some old classic that I meant to get to. Like I hold myself. Does anybody care? Like, well, let me ask. Like, this is like a long running thing. Should we skip it?
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, it's Token Rumble.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
shit been
familiar
running
with
for
Token
forever.
Rumble.
I know of it, but I'm not familiar enough with it to be like, yeah, I want to watch that. So no.
Well, I guess the thing I'm asking is, since it's so long running, should we bother like watching the trailer and shit?
Yeah, I guess if we don't know anything about it, it's already like, what is this, like season 10 or something?
It's been running for some years.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if none of us know anything about it, then yeah, we might as well skip it.
Yeah, I know nothing about Token Rumble at all, bro.
Now, let me ask this. Is this a sequel to the Bartender anime that was out when we were like in college?
I think it's a sequel. I don't know if it's a remake or a sequel.
Okay.
But it is the it is like related to that anime.
Okay, because that's actually pretty dope. They brought that back like 10 years later.
Man, you never know what'll come back sometime.
Okay, I think it's just a new adaptation.
Okay.
Bartender, Glass of God. Man, why did it make it sound so epic?
I know, right? What?
Hidden
Drinking
in the back
easy.
streets. Drinking ain't easy. Hidden in the back streets of the Ginza district is Eden Hall, a lone bar operated by Ryu Sasakura, the prodigy bartender who is said to mix the most incredible cocktails anyone has ever tasted. However, not just anyone can find Eden Hall. Rather, it is Eden Hall that must find you. You don't get the fuck out of here. Customers of varying backgrounds, each plagued with their own troubles, wander into this bar. Nevertheless, Ryu always knows the ideal cocktail to console and guide each distraught soul.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's like
sounds like Death
right?
Parade without the death.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what was it? There was like was it an isekai? It wasn't an isekai. No. It was like restaurant in the border of the middle of the world.
Restaurant
or whatever.
in another world.
Yeah, something like that. Where like they were in between our world and another world, and they service both customers. It's kind of
restaurant to another world.
Yeah.
Bartender, glass
世
of
の
God.
中に
That's
は
an intense title.
絶対にお客様を裏切ってはいけない仕事が
Great.
2つあります。
Technique.
一つは医師、薬剤師。もう一つは
銀座イーデンホール？
バーテンダーという言葉の意味をご存知ですか？バーは泊まりに、テンダーは優しい。優しい泊まりにという意味です。
Okay.
I'm learning.
Science of it.
No, this is actually one of those anime where you learn a lot. Surprisingly, like you'll learn a lot about drinks and all sorts of stuff.
人の闇に耐えて金を稼ぐクソったれな商売か。今日で仕事を辞める決心がつきました。
君のカクテルは完璧からは程遠い。
あなたは私のための一杯を作ってくれた。
カウンターの前のお客様にとってぴったりの一杯を飲んでもらいたい。
Ain't doing all that fancy shaking and mixing.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alcohol still tastes like trash.
Hey man, I hate alcohol too, but damn, I could just tell somebody that.
Yeah, man,
I know, bro.
The technique, man. This seems like a nice.
Are you good
I
at
don't know.
this? But
This
I
is
don't
like
know
one
if
of
the
the
trailer-
cool down shows.
Yeah, it feel like a real cozy show.
That's exactly
Maybe with
what
some
it
more
is.
context and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
100% what it is. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind checking this out and see how it is. It's different enough where
Yeah,
it's
I'm
unique
with
enough
it.
where
I'll check that out.
I could check out an episode.
I'll be honest. It's probably like
You
the
guys
first
think?
trailer that we've watched that's like grabbed me more than like the others. I didn't watch I remember in Anime Club we watched an episode of the previous series, and it was pretty good. And I think it's actually one of the shows that got one of my friends into learning more about mixing drinks and bartending. So it's like, hey, if you're actually wanting to know more about bartending, then like, hey, this is straight up the anime for you. I don't know if I'd watch it just because I hadn't finished the previous series, but maybe it's one of those where you don't have to. Okay.
Yeah, there might be a remake.
Because like it didn't. Normally, my anime list will just tell you. Like it'll say sequel, but instead it just says adaptation, and then it says other, and that's usually like a remake.
Okay. That's probably, I mean,
it's
that's
like
a
from the
smart
ground up.
choice because, like, I mean, making a sequel to a series like that 10 years later is like, it's, you know, I could be interested. Could be interested.
I
check
agree.
out the first episode to see what's going on.
Yuru Camp. Are we checking this out? Because it's on season 3.
I know of it, but I haven't
Yep.
watched it because this is laid back camp.
Yeah,
right?
I'll say.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. That would require me to go back and watch the previous season just to see what's really happening, like any continuity somewhere in there.
This is another one of those like traveling cozy anime that's like if you really fuck with it, I mean, you really fuck with it. So.
Yeah, like if you're a fan of it, you'll love it.
混んでるオンシーズンより空いてるオフシーズンでしょ。突然のブタクシー。
I will say
バイ
that
ク好きだから
it's interesting how the locations look more real than they do.
そうだった。
I think that's by design.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's by
Yeah,
design, but it's just,
probably.
yeah, they look very anime in comparison to the backgrounds they're on.
it's almost like pre-rendered backgrounds in games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. None of us have watched any of that, so I think we just go.
Yeah, nah. So that's.
And there's a
Well,
lot
my
more
head.
series to go, so let's just go ahead, keep going. What's up next? A
A
condition,
condition called
love.
love.
I almost thought this was skipping Loafer.
I swear, I got like the last 3 episodes to finish of that. I
Hotaru
put it on the back burner
Hinase
for a little bit.
is a first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance.
Of course.
Even though I bet he could get all the women he wanted if he tried. One day she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door. Hanano. Okay, so that was a chick. I lied to myself.
Oh, okay.
Hotaru. Okay, yeah, sure. She happens to see the hot boy from the class next door, Hananoe, get dumped. Seeing Hananoe standing in the middle of the park all alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. That little act causes Hananoe to ask her out soon after. What does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered at suddenly being asked out by Hananoe, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. This is a story about first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that may be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. I know about this life. It's a sad life.
I do too. It hurts.
まさかこの日、何気なく差し出した傘が、私の人生を大きく変えることになるとは、つゆほども思っていなかったのです。
Hey man, sometimes simple acts of kindness mean a lot to me.
ひなせほたるちゃんだよね。
That is very true.
I remember there was a girl in college who gave me like a really big hug one time, and that meant a lot to me at the time. I was going through something.
I know a lot of guys talk about that. It's like that one compliment that you get just sticks with you forever.
僕にとっては
Yeah.
運命の人、ただ一人に注ぐものだよ。
誰かを特別
College
好
took
き
me
に
to
なる
motherfucking Sonic. She took me out to eat. Didn't even really know me like that, but she got to know my name and we chatted for
少し
2
は
hours
ホタ
in
ルち
front
ゃ
of
ん
the
好み
door.
になったかな。
Damn.
いつか私にも
Yeah, bro.
恋はできるかな。
And I just
Hey,
met her that night.
花の井
Somebody
く
help
んと
you
恋
with
の
get your
山
Route 44. You gotta give them some
2024
respect.
年4月
Hey,
放送
I ain't
開始
stressing. I'll
後
put some respect on it. I
Sonic
think
keep
of
coming
it
up in my
like-
life, and now suddenly I just want to go to Sonic just to get one of their drinks. Crazy.
I used to
It's 'cause I keep
love
bringing it
Sonic
up.
as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
man, every time I would go to Mississippi, visit with my family, we go to Sonic, and
Sonic.
like the hot dogs back then were like goated. Not now,
Yeah.
but back then they were amazing to me.
I still like their burgers.
They
Did y'all
burgers are
ever-
solid.
Did y'all ever go to the other
Yeah.
restaurant that was like Sonic Bumpers?
Bumpers?
That was
I
just-
know.
Oh,
I
Bumpers.
bumped the
Everyone's
one that was in
very-
Starkville that closed down.
Starkville. Yeah, I was finna say that motherfucker was
Very
in Starkville for like a couple of days.
The one in Greenville closed too. That was just a very inconsistent
Yeah.
experience compared to
That,
Sonic.
yeah, Bumpers in
Bumpers.
Greenville Club. I remember that.
I knew Bumpers needed to get the fuck out when I was like, what do y'all serve? And then they had
Fried
some of
bologna
everything.
sandwiches.
That was it. That was the one I said, yeah, get this shit the fuck out of here. Close this place.
I can
serve-
make
they
that
serve
at home.
what?
They serve
Fried
fried
bologna
bologna
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I'm like, what kind of ghetto shit? Like, I fuck with fried bologna sandwiches, but no restaurant should ever be offering that shit. I was like, man, get this
Yeah.
shit out of here.
Some restaurants be selling bologna sandwiches.
Absolutely
Top
not.
tiers.
Close that bitch.
No.
Close that bitch
I'm
right
getting
now.
grab
Close
this
it.
skillet and go to town.
They also served they served shrimp there,
They
which
did.
was not bad, but it also raised. I'm like, you shouldn't serve
Question.
everything.
Was it like
They
popcorn?
were
Yeah.
serving. Yes.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they had a shrimp po' boy. I think they had shrimp by itself too.
Because I know that whatchamacallit, Sonic did the same thing for a little bit where they serve popcorn shrimp, popcorn chicken. Yeah,
That did not
Oh,
last long.
back
Popcorn
when that
Depot.
was like the
They still have
craze, like
popcorn
popcorn
chicken.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everything
Y'all
goes in,
stand on
in
this one, by the
phases, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Now it's the chicken sandwiches. That's the thing. Everybody got
So,
their, well, actually,
Sonic
no.
right now got like the pulled pork items.
Now it's the wings. Everybody got their
Yeah.
goddamn
Yeah.
wings. Like Popeyes got their own wings now. I'm like, all right, man.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, them Popeye wings, they be
I mean,
Some Taco Bell
Wings.
wings kind of hitting too. I ain't gonna lie.
The who wings?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
Taco Bell
had
did come out
at
with
one
wings. They
point.
did, and they were they were
did.
surprisingly not too bad.
They got some good fries and good wings. They,
You know what?
Let
You
y'all
know.
have
You know what? Nobody ever talks about the mighty wings. Nobody ever talk about the mighty wings.
Mighty
Bro,
wings.
I remember Mighty Wings, bro.
McDonald's.
Oh,
McDonald's.
You right. Mighty Wings was I like the chicken selects more.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Chick Fil-A was good.
That was fire.
Culture.
I miss those.
Chicken selects, man. Ooh.
Like, just have chicken tenders on a freaking
Yes.
menu, McDonald's. It's not gonna kill you.
It ain't.
I
Put it
promise
back.
you it ain't, bro.
Was this like a top tier to anybody?
I don't know if I'd say top tier, but
yeah.
it might be
It
one of
ain't
those where
top tier, but it's a watch. I'll sit down with it.
it could be interesting. I'd give the first episode a try just to see what's up, but I mean, it didn't like.
I'm looking for a goddamn good romance anime, so go ahead and give it to me.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right, here we go. Y'all already know
Uh-oh.
what type of anime this is.
I've been advertised this numerous times.
Windbreakers. That just sounds like a fight.
Anyone who causes pain, who brings destruction, who holds evil in their heart will be purged by Bofurin without exception. Who the fuck? You need a better name than that.
Real.
With it. You say what?
Real.
Where the average scores are the lowest, but the fights are the strongest. I gotta leave this school immediately. Furin High School is renowned as a super school of delinquents. Haruka Sakura, a first-year student, came from outside the city to fight to the top. This sounds like Tenjo Tenge. However, Furin High School has become a group that protects the town called the Chime of the Windbreaker. The heroic legend of high school delinquent Sakura begins here. All right.
King, it's almost kind of Buchigiri vibes.
Some Buchigiri vibes.
High school delinquents.
Yeah, but without a
they weren't
protagonist, I assume, doesn't suck.
Well, we don't know yet. Find out.
Okay.
Cloverworks.
If Cloverworks is on it, hey, it might actually be worth checking out.
He got two hair colors.
All right,
Okay.
hold on. It's not gonna be what we want. Let's try this.
Was
that
that
was
a
like a
character
character.
introduction thing?
Yeah.
It's already intense. They ain't playing no game.
Swear brother school got graffiti on the gate.
I feel like delinquent anime has gotten really popular.
Facts.
And he got heterochrome. Jesus Christ.
Sure does. Windbreaker.
勘違いすんなボケ。弱いくせに強いと勘違いしてるやつが気に入らないだけだ。
The body shot him like that. Jesus.
This feel like Persona with an angsty protagonist.
街を守るために立ち上がった人たちです。さくらさん。
So far, it's like Tokyo Revengers, except we ain't going back in time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, that character right there look like Sanji.
だから君に負けないように俺も頑張るよ。俺たちの喧嘩守る喧嘩だ。
Bit the
俺
bit.
たちの方から手を出す必要はない。
あんた
Hey,
に
he got
Some sharp teeth.
他者からはいつも拒否否定し一生ある喧嘩さえ強ければ一番強ければてっぺんなんだろう。誰かに頼らなきゃ勝てねえほど俺は弱くねえ。その目にはその背に
Young King.
This guy looking like he might be similar to Aura.
街を守れ大切なものを守れ。それがここの唯一のルールだ。不良がヒーロー気取りかよ。強いやつも結構いるみたいだし、そんな中で一番になれたら満足できそうだから。
Hey,
俺は
count
そこ
me
で
in.
てっぺん取れ。
Yeah.
I'm in.
Consider me
I'm in
like
too.
like that's the best trailer we've watched tonight so far.
Yes.
Like that was
That trailer
easily the
ruled.
best trailer we've watched tonight.
Yeah.
I'm in there like swimwear.
That's
And
gonna
if
be one of
Sage's
the
in
ones
there,
this season.
well, I am too.
That's gonna be one of them ones this season. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. People
I like when
talk about
animes
that a
have
lot.
like has an attitude to it.
I
Like
do.
a real strong vibe.
But it also seems like that protagonist doesn't suck. Like, and not just that, but it seemed like he willing to throw hands because, like, the dude Buchigiri, he wasn't
Oh
trying
my
to throw no
God.
hands. He just like,
He's
"Can I
ass.
get laid, please, please."
You
Somebody
saw,
get laid."
you saw what I said. He throw a hand and he go back to his room.
He throws
like,
the
what
God
is-
hand.
He'll throw hands, but it's gotta be for some women around.
Oh man, no.
That man
He's
was
like
horrible.
he's a Jordan Poole of the anime.
If it ain't no baddies around, I don't want to do it. Like, man, fuck no. Get that
If
Buchigiri
his theme
protagonist
song
out.
ain't playing, get him out of here.
Absolutely not. This guy, he seems, and we brought up Tokyo Revengers, but like the main character of Tokyo Revengers, he couldn't fight either.
No,
Like he
he
just
can't.
had to inspire people to fight.
Yeah.
He had a lot of heart. That's all he had was a lot of heart.
He can
I
get his
love it,
ass
but he had
whooped
a
and
lot
people
of heart.
respect
He
him
had
for
time.
it.
Hey, he had time travel powers. That was enough. Okay.
That is
That
that's a
too.
good point. All right, let's see what this salad bowl of eccentrics talking about. Sosuke Kaburaya, an impoverished detective, meets Sara, a princess from another world with magical powers. They start living together, and Sada quickly adjusts to her life in modern Japan. All right, let's see what we're talking about. What's going on?
Okay. I am fascinated by the concept of like an anime where the isekai character isn't the protagonist.
That isn't the fuck. She's about to make your life hell.
Salad bowl of eccentrics.
そなたは不倫調査以外の
Just
仕
reading
事は
case
やらないの
closed.
かコナン君
Man, that's
の
good
よう
manga.
に
Yup.
That is
殺人
the
事
case.
件を解決したりとか
That's his case closed.
なんならわらわが手伝ってやってもよいぜ
Oh, this fucking gremlin. Your power.
I know, right?
通りすがりの名探偵じゃよ
A traveling detective.
それがしはホームレスをしております
Check this out.
今日もご指名ありがとうございますこの日が来るのをつ
I'm sold.
子供が弁護士になることに
No, she was so.
決められてなんか
Yo.
自分から奥さんに別
I
れを
don't
切
want
ら
to
れ
know
る
what that was about.
できますけど
I'll buy it.
これ
It's
ま
a
た可
high
愛い
price.
声そうだね手っ取り早く稼げる仕事があるんだけど
Ah, what are you selling?
No. What are you
What
buying?
are you buying?
てってって
That's some new things on sale.
宗介君のお人よしには困
I
った
can see
な
that being used though.
正気ですかもう一発ドーン
What the hell is this?
なあ
That's a rough reference.
当
That's
然
a
じゃ
lot. That's a lot
What did
going
we
on.
just watch?
This show-
I'm not gonna lie.
this show
That seems like one of those
ain't
anime
lying,
where
bro.
it's going to be either a really good time or it's not going to be a good
Horrible.
time.
Yeah.
And when I say good
Yeah.
time, I mean like it'll be funny. Like
Yeah.
depending on how funny it
Yeah.
is, like it's one of those shows I'd watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm considering. Anybody else got a different stance?
I'm considering, but like I
Considering
said,
is
the
fine with
title
me.
definitely fits.
I check out the first
I hate it.
episode just to see where it goes because
Yeah.
if it's
It
funny
made me
enough,
laugh,
I'd
so
stick
this-
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
ain't
up,
beat
Astronaut. Takumi, a gifted chef, was just let go from his job. Damn. Sorry, Takumi. He lands a
Damn.
gig at an old boarding house called Astro So, but hesitates to accept after learning he must live there full time. That is, until he meets the beautiful and charming caretaker, Mira, and he's sold. The two
Of course.
begin to work together, and their connection deepens. But Mira has a secret. She isn't from this world.
Wait, hold on. That's almost exactly like what was that manga? Shoot, there was an anime maybe like last year, where it's like it was a mangaka. He was doing manga in his house, and he got a new assistant, and it turned out she
I know what
wasn't
you're
from
talking
another
about.
world. That's very similar.
You're right. I do
Yeah.
remember this.
I can't remember what the name
I
of that
remember
anime
that.
was.
朝食付きのアパートアストロ層で俺が出会ったのは可愛すぎる大家さん
ごちそうさまでした
願いが
Oh,
叶
and
う
she's
なら
voiced by Maya
俺は
Uchida. Yeah, she's
個
winning
別
over
に
heart.
なりたい癖強な住人たちに囲まれた俺の恋の運命は
おいしい私宮坂さんの作る朝ごはん宇宙で一番好きです
よし新感覚
The way that
SF ア
dog
パート
looked
ラ
at
ブ
him
コメディ開幕皆さんアストロノート
Feel like. Oh, never mind. I'll let him finish.
Just saying?
Days? I was about to say, like, I almost felt like for watching the trailer, like, this feel like an anime. I feel like an anime didn't need the isekai part. I was like, okay, I see aliens now. Maybe
Say
it
a capsule.
Threw it in at the
That's
very
what I'm
end.
saying. It's good. It's a considering.
All right.
That feels like one of those very quirky ones that you know
Yeah.
either you're gonna like it or you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
That's a perfect.
Yeah, I feel like 20-year-old me probably would have loved that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I watched the first episode, so yeah.
スライムに転生して
Oh,
たくさんの
slime?
仲間を集め国を作り
This is why I said
いろいろと
ain't no
大
point
変
in me
なこと
watching
もあ
some
った
of
け
these
ど
guys when I know
俺はこの世界
slime
で
is coming
魔
back.
王
Even
にま
though
で上り詰めた
Slime got
しかし
so popular.
俺にはまだ
definitely.
決着をつけなければいけない奴がい
Slime
る
is wild, man.
It's definitely not the isekai I thought would go the distance. I'll put it that
断じ
way.
て見逃すことのできな
Oh,
い
yeah.
敵ですそうだな待たせた
I feel like the world building isekais do the most good. Like they go the furthest.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this one and Overlord probably overachieved too. Like really went further.
日向様を敵視しているとしたら
仕返しを考えても不思議じゃないさね。
魔王リムルより日向様への伝言だとか。
相手してやるよ。俺とお前の一騎打ちでな。
Is anybody keeping up with this aside from me?
I
am not. I only got to like episode 4 or 5, I think. The original series. I mean, the original first season.
It wasn't that I wasn't interested. It's just that I just fell off for whatever reason.
You ain't made it through business to go back to it. I know the feeling.
This is by far the most interested I've been. Yeah, the season 2, the back half of the season is kind of weak, but I like it. I'm pretty excited for it to come back.
That's dope.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. I mean, hopefully it's an improvement on the previous season. Didn't it have a movie or something that came out, or was it like a recap movie?
No, it was a movie. It was a proper movie.
Okay, so it's a bridge between season 2 and this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a bridge or if it's like a prequel or something. So what, Keem?
I feel like there's so many anime movies these days, man. Like that had a movie. I believe Overlord had a movie. If it hasn't come out yet already, I'm not sure. Yeah. I know it had a movie.
I mean, once they found out that they could capitalize on the idea of it, I mean, they went full steam ahead with it.
When do y'all feel like the new wave of like anime movies in cinemas kind of blew up? Was that around the time DB Super came out, like the Super Broly movie came out, or was like right after that?
I'd say really it's just when I feel like it really, I was going to say Mugen Train, I think it's what really pushed the idea of full steam ahead. Because once Mugen Train, once those movies started doing well here in America, that's when Japan was like, okay, we can really start like making it more and more of a thing, or at least bringing them more over here. Because maybe in Japan, it's always been a thing, but for us, that hasn't always been the case.
I agree with the back half of that statement. Like once, like for America, that's when they started to take off. In Japan, probably like before Super. Like really, like that tends to be the process. Like a lot of shows will be really popular, and then they'll get a movie, and then if the movie does well, they'll get another movie a lot of times, and then sometimes they'll go back to TV. Sometimes they're just like, okay, well, we're a movie franchise now, and that's been going on since like the mid to late 2000s.
I'll say even with I'll say My Hero kind of played a part in it as well, because once that first movie really took off, and then it kept getting movies, and they kept doing well over here, it just I really believe that once certain movies just like took off over here, that's when we've just started to get more of them, or at least it seems more to us. To Japan, it probably isn't.
Yeah. I started noticing like when the Dragonball movies kept coming to theaters, like with Resurrection F, Super, and Broly, and movies like that, and then like boom.
Especially now that they put them in more theaters compared to what they used to. Back then it's like, it's like one city,
right?
That like the populated, the majorly populated city, and it's like one night only kind of thing.
Man, when I tell you, going to your local theater and be able to watch an anime movie is
that shit trippy.
Very different.
Like before, the only time you could do that was like Pokemon.
Very Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
and Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. I went to my theater to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. That was about it.
Look, ain't nobody gonna watch this bullshit.
What is this?
This is irregular
Magic High School.
Irregular at Magic High School. That's what this is.
Oh, I mean, the fact that season 2 came back after like so long, and I guess people enjoyed it. The fans who like this show, I mean, they enjoyed it, so they'll come back for this one.
Popular.
What is this? What is this show about?
Popular trash.
So the protagonist goes to this school where it's like, okay, if you have great magic, we put you in this class. If you have mediocre magic, put you in this other class. He has bad magic, but he's good at like one specific type of thing. And he's so good at that specific type of thing, he's better than everybody else at school. And he's so good at what he's good at. He's not only good in school, but he's like employed by the government and goes on secret missions and shit in the background that nobody knows about and all this other shit.
Oh, okay.
Also, he wants to pipe down it. Well, no, actually, let me rephrase that. His girlfriend wants her to. I mean, his sister wants him to pipe her down.
I was gonna say his sister is the one.
Sister complex. Oh.
I mean, it's a harem because there's other girls that like him too. So
I will say this: the animation for that trailer looked great.
No, that's who does the animation? Is it A1?
8-bit. At least
8-bit?
for that season. I think A1 might have done
They-
like previous seasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they always did pretty well with that.
Don't watch that, Devin. It's trash.
What
There are
is
better
this?
shows.
What?
You heard him, Devin.
Wait, what'd you
It's better.
what you said you were going to
Devin
check
was
it
like,
out?
I want to watch it, and I was like, don't watch that.
I
It's
mean,
trash.
like my style, like some sci-fi. Like
you ain't
some-
gonna like that. It's trash.
Instead
There are
of
better
the
series, I
Magic
promise you.
Thing, Magic
Watch,
Academy 35th something.
What's that show we was watching, King?
Which
He
one?
said sci-fi. What's the show we was watching, King?
Sci-fi
It just got a new
show.
season.
Show we watch.
It
was
Get that
sci-fi?
bitch out of here. Play the national anthem.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, you talk about Galactic Heroes.
Yeah, Legend of Galactic Heroes. Yeah,
Well,
that
that was
show's
one of
goated,
the
bro.
funniest fucking scenes.
Get her out of here. Play the national anthem.
If my husband died, you gonna ask for this? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Play the national anthem. Dun, 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 dun. Like, my God. The conversational the conversation around those shows, you could talk about this shit for weeks.
Boy.
It's so deep. Go ahead, man.
Next up, girls band cry. The main character drops out of high school in her second year and aims at entering a university while working alone in Tokyo. How you gonna enter a university? You dropped out. A girl is betrayed by her friends and doesn't know what to do. I guess you could do like some what's that shit called?
GED.
Yeah, you could do that.
GED.
Yeah, I was gonna say get your
what?
kid.
Jigid. And in Japan, they have entrance exams, so you got to pass the entrance.
You right. Another girl is abandoned by her parents and tries to survive in the city by doing part-time jobs. This world lets us down all the time. I identify with that. Nothing goes as planned, but we want something we can continue to like. We believe there's a place we belong. That's why we sing.
Girls band cry.
All right, don't let me down with this trailer.
Yeah, what y'all talking
I
about?
know, right?
Terrence said, I want you to succeed.
I don't need all that.
Succeed.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
It's
Nicole Lyoko.
Yeah, Devin got it.
Wait.
Toei animation.
Wait, it
what?
doesn't actually look like this, does it?
That's what it is.
Is it like some VTuber shit?
なんか二人とも
Oh, it's a
Oh.
3D.
漫
Okay.
画に地味
Yeah,
で
that reaction she had in the background. That's the
そうです
reaction I
よでもそういうのがいいかと思って声かけたんだよね
Like some
ス
VTubers.
バルもニナも
That would be cool if it was that.
私はルパこちらはエリズカともちゃん
This shit
ともちゃん
tripping.
と話して決めたんです
I don't think I've ever seen this quite this style of 3D before.
There's
I know, right?
anime that have done it before,
うまくい
but
くと思う
they're never
そんな
like
のわかるわけないです
Good.
good.
Oh.
喧嘩別れはしますし相性最悪でも不思議と
Terrence,
続
is
く
the
こと
volume
もある
okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
最
Yeah,
初
it's
から
fine.
負けたって諦めるのは
Yeah,
嫌
it's
なん
like
で
3D, but it still retains the animeisms.
Yeah, yeah, very much so.
Kind of like a spider. Spider-Verse.
辛い
Oh, you're talking about
辛い
I'm a spider, so
今のまま
what?
でいい優香さんが
Oh, you said
No,
Spider Verse. That's what you
No,
said.
he
Oh,
said
Spider
Spider-Verse.
Verse. Oh.
だからその歌が間違ってないって証明したいんですスバルちゃんと
Like it, if it is
ペパさん
like
と
traditional
とも
anime.
ちゃんとももかさんと
Looking like this, I don't know if
目
it's
指せ
something.
Yeah.
It's like a video
Oh,
game.
man.
決まったのか
Hold
Video
on.
game would be a
Before,
big hit.
ストギアリです
You know, if it's done by
Before
Toei, I feel
I
like
go
maybe
on.
it's an extension of what they did with Superhero, essentially. Kind of
I'll
taking
say
the-
this.
Mm.
I feel like this is kind of taking a bit of what K-On did with the movie. Because in the K-On movie, I think their goal was to play in Budokan, if I remember that correctly.
Are you talking about the one where they went to the what was it, the UK or America? Where'd they go?
I think they had a goal to play in like a certain venue. Don't quote me on that because it's been so long since I last watched K-On. So,
I know one of the movies they went to the UK or somewhere, and that was a whole.
yeah, they did.
新しい世界見られますか
3D animation.
私はこれまでも
This
This is
idol
about
master.
idols?
練習はしてきたから
Idol master been going for a while though. So.
Yeah.
私も頑張りたいできた
I mean, the people who like these anime, like they apparently
3人組
like them enough for them to keep
Oh, yeah.
going.
Ride or dies.
いよいよここから
They
だ
about that life.
They ride or die. They play the games. They play the mobile games. They did. If there's a concert happening with the VAs that sing them songs, they there.
All that.
They got merch, flags, the hoppies, the coats, all of that. They there. And they got their favorites too. They will be repping them at the concert,
Was y'all
white
trying
sticks
to-
and all.
Was y'all checking for either of these?
Not really. I'm just not into idol stuff.
Girls Band Cry is the one where maybe if I heard some buzz about it, I'd check it out. But I don't think I would. Not on my own.
Racing. It's been a minute.
High Speed Edgeball. I think I had a problem with this one because I did watch Rindo. Rin Rindo once had a dream of becoming a ballet dancer. How the fuck?
Okay.
All right, but had to give up on that dream due to an injury. Okay. Afterwards, she became a NEET and a gamer who lived in her grandmother's house. I respect it. But one day she is thrown into the world of racing. This anime takes place in the near future where the latest technology has made it so vehicles can travel at 500 kilometers an hour safely and securely. Ain't no way. A next generation race event called Next Race is born, which changes the world of racing. Next Racing features AI control support and a Revo burst mechanism. A newcomer named Rin Rindo will make her debut in the Next Race and further revolutionize the sport.
I mean, hey, that synopsis sounds great, but have to see what this looks like.
Like IGPX.
Right. Like
I was thinking IGPX. I really was. Hey, man. Oh, it's another 3D one as well, huh?
I fucking love IGPX.
To be fair, though, when you're dealing with car stuff, they usually put that in CG.
Yeah, the Hot Wheels, I remember that was CG.
IGPX had like that 3D style too.
Sure did.
Just because it's so hard to my understanding, it's really hard to animate cars, so
takes a lot of time.
That's kind of the best way to do it.
Dang. I am not.
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing about these 3D anime is that they look too close to like games. It's like
on a Saturday Eve.
Yeah, man, what the fuck going on? All right,
it's time to get in
the
the
sun's still out.
Yeah, the sun's still out, my nigga. What's
Everybody
good?
got Batmobiles.
Yeah.
Driving home.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a racing anime I think a few seasons ago that I had planned on checking out, and that still seems more interesting than this so far.
We in the car. We're still in the car. They did not sell me
I'll say this. This is gonna be one of those shows this is one of those shows that's gonna probably hit off really well in Japan. I feel like it.
Maybe
it'll probably mess around and hit off really well in Japan and then get a game behind it.
Damn, I feel like
it already looks like a game, so I can see that.
I kind of wanted an anime like this. I was like, but the problem is like, damn, we could have had it. Oh.
Just don't
we
look
don't have an F-Zero type anime.
We had an F-Zero.
We did, yeah.
Forever ago, though.
Yeah,
it was on Fox Kids.
Oh, you mean an actual F-Zero anime? Yeah.
Regular. Oh, it's a golfing anime.
This don't look as fun as that other golfing anime.
What is Birdie Wing?
It doesn't.
Birdie Wing.
Birdie Wing.
That looked insane in the best way.
That was like Hot Shots golfing.
Yeah.
It was like it's more about his life.
This seems like it's like actually about like golf. Like it's really about golf. You know.
Yeah, like about that. I guess about that.
Slam dunk to Birdie Wing's Kuroko no Basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
Slam dunk was about like the relationships and shit.
Yeah.
And then like Kuroko no Basket was like shonen basketball.
Man, I remember that was a YouTuber I used to watch. He thought Slam Dunk was the greatest manga ever created. I was like, God damn.
Or is it like Blue Lock to what, like Captain Tsubasa in a sense?
Yeah. What you saying, Devin?
I said that dude did like the coach in Hajime no Ippo. Like he just come into another.
He does kind of
like
have
him.
that same style to him.
Oitombo. Hold up.
I ain't do it for me.
Didn't do it for me either.
Yeah.
I think if you're somebody who's really into golf, that could probably be
like it'll
get check out.
It'll hit a certain demographic. I guarantee that much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this is about.
Let's see what this is.
Oh, this manga's been out for almost 10 years now.
Yadagarasu. I thought they banned this card. Now
they brought it back.
They did bring it back. I think they nerfed it. In the world of flying crow humans, trouble is brewing. Yukiya is the lackluster second son of a regional boss in the North House territory. Damn, they call it man lackluster. His younger brother has overtaken him in academics. I guess he is lackluster. He is no good at sword battle either. Not that this ever bothers him. Damn, you lackluster and you okay with it? You trash. So it comes as a shock when this boy, who claims to have no ambition whatsoever, is the one chosen to attend the Imperial Prince in court. What awaits Yukiya and his new master is intrigue, murder, a mysterious drug, and an invasion from an unexpected enemy. Hold on now.
There's a lot going on.
Can they save the world of Yatagarasu?
Right? They just sound like apothecary diaries now.
Low key, yeah, you right. What y'all talking
yo,
about?
I'm ready. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm ready to take the next one because I saw Adult Cast. Got my attention.
Adult Cast does catch my attention the older I get.
お初にお目にかかります。タルヒのユキヤと申します。
待っていたぞ。タルヒのユキヤ。
皆様は正式に若宮殿
I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all said Apothecary Diaries, right? I don't know why, but
Definitely getting that vibe from this.
これは戦争です。どちらの姫が選ばれても恨みっこなしだ。要は私の役に立つかどうかだ。できるのかできないのか。
バカらしいと思ってるぞ。生まれ一つで何もかも変わっちゃうなんて。
We got a little magic stuff going on here, man.
I needed more from that trailer.
Yeah, I needed more too. I feel like they were starting to pull me in, but they didn't really.
It was starting to cook.
Then it,
but it didn't finish the meal.
Down.
Yeah, they turned the heat down.
They turned the heat down.
They let it simmer.
I would go considering, but I just need to see more. I just want to see more.
Adult Cast, organized crime and comedy, and it's Tezuka Productions.
Oh yeah,
they believe enough in it to give it 20 episodes, so we'll see.
Really? Oh wow, that might be something.
Okay.
When you're the famous prodigy hitman known only as Fable, many things come easy. Being a normal person, however, isn't one of them. In fact, being told that he can't kill anyone for a while may just be the hardest job Fable's ever taken.
Oh my God.
This is a murder and murderer.
It's hard to do.
Man, you can't kill nobody.
The fuck?
Sitting outside sweating, knowing he could be shooting somebody.
This fish gonna be so good, man. I got some tartar sauce in the bag.
Speed up.
Cheddar biscuits.
Butterfly shrimp.
I want this video. Y'all got me.
私はこの1年恋をするの。イケメンの彼氏作るからさ、殺さないでね。いける。
Why is this trailer so dark?
ハンカチ使う？
They in a lot of dark places.
They're doing like the
It kind of has like not a noir look to it, but it's kind of like the city at night vibe to it. If that makes any sense.
It's like they in dark places.
Like all shadow. It's like the trailer said, we ain't show nothing, we didn't want to show you nothing. Come find out.
I like the music.
Come watch it when it gets started.
Like the music had me actually kind of, feeling it.
I'm with it. I'll give it a shot.
I consider it the vibe of
and it says two cores back to back. So
okay, so like a full 26. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it considering.
Let's see. Jellyfish can't swim in the night.
Interesting.
Right. I want to find what I enjoy. Shibuya, a district overflowing with identity. A girl trying to find herself drifts through Shibuya in the dead of night until a special encounter changes everything. For the first time, the creative activities of unknown young girls will begin. Ew.
I don't either.
Damn, don't put it that way.
I don't like the photos. I don't like none of this. What's going on, man?
Explain to me.
And when I hear a young girl, I'm like, I don't know about this shit. Okay.
Yeah. She's showing me a place I want to. I just want to go visit Shibuya one day. And Lord allow it.
I don't know. After Jujutsu Kaisen, I
ain't okay. Now you right about that. I mean, I'm still like, I'm almost like there on that.
Then somebody put their right hand on you, be like, hey, how you doing?
Turn into a sword. ジェリーに夜の絵があったら最高だと思わない？一緒にやってみない？
You streaming.
Looks like it.
ジェリーの
Cute
最終
girl
目標
doing
は
cute
フ
things.
ォロワー10万
Okay, I kind of see where they're going. This is like
ねえメイちゃん
the irregular lives of high school boys a little bit.
俺はお前らと
I
違って
love that
学校
show.
があるからそれじゃグッバイ
I'm
世
mad at
界
this.
今月坊主超やばい MV が完成無理ってどういうこと
Need some more asobi asobase chaotic energy.
Yeah.
そう思えないよ自分が嫌いなんて思ったことないでしょ解釈違いですそうやってすぐ人に合わせやがって私
What's that crab doing?
そんなに自信あるよね
I'm about to say, what in the Dio Star Platinum was
自
that?
分が自分じゃなくなるのが嫌なのやだ私だけ置いてけぼりになりたくない好きなもの
Giant
で
enemy
きました
crab?
私は夜の絵が大好きだよ各理由取り戻したんだな
It kind of feels maybe like Bochi, but not as like humor leaning in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting.
I'm interested in checking it out, but that's it's like a first episode. Like I'm not sold all the way yet.
Yeah, I'd have to. It says it's more of a drama. Interesting. Yeah, I could either watch the first episode or if I hear some buzz about it, I'd be willing to see what's up.
Tonari no Yokai-san. What's
Japanese
up?
Garfield.
My next
Yeah,
door-
kind of.
Japanese Garfield.
Our cat might be turning into a Nekomata. A rural town
Oh,
where
Jesus.
yokai, people and gods live normal everyday lives. Well, that sounds like a mess. Mixed with a bit
They
of
do.
warmth and occasional mystery. One summer, the 20-year-old cat Buchio suddenly evolves into a Nekomata. Questioning the reasoning for his evolution, he sets out to learn more about transformation, together with the transforming kitsune, Yuri. Mu-chan spies on the crow Tengu Jiro as he performs his Tengu duties. That feels like a whole other show. And begins to see Jiro in a new light. At the same time, rumors of an unfortunate Nue begin to spread.
I'm not gonna lie, you read that premise, and for some reason, I thought about what was that anime that got like delayed and it just seemed like it never came back. The one where the dude turned into a girl, like in the first episode, like that was the premise.
Ninja anime?
Yeah. I can't think of the name of it though.
I don't know if that show ever came back.
Yeah, that show. I don't think it ever came back. I think it got delayed and it just they said fuck it.
It was by the
Hell of a
creator of
delay.
True Love Rue.
Yeah, that's what it was. True Love Room. Yeah, True Love Room Black Cat. That's right. Yeah.
恋の悩みね
Damn, I thought this was
ま
about
さ
a
か
cat.
胸騒
Oh,
ぎ
there
が
he
す
is.
る
There you
やは
go.
り何者かがおりますなあれに飲まれたと分かっているけどいなくなった事実を受け止めきれてないんだ
お父さん
I can see the
誰
fan
が
art of
ど
this
こか
bird
寂しかっ
already.
たりするものだよ
Bird got the John Cena fit.
I know.
大丈夫
This gives me like an old school vibe.
It really do.
Feels like
kinda
one of
have a
those.
vibes.
Feels very wholesome.
分かってる
It does
It
feel
does
wholesome,
feel
but it feels like
wholesome.
the kind of anime that could have gotten played in like the 90s or something.
頼りになるお
Like
隣さ
based
んだ
off
な
some, because like a lot of old
昔から
90s
の
anime,
お隣さんだ
not
か
the
ら
ones we saw, but like a lot of the ones that came out in Japan, it was based on some like classical literature or whatever. They always had a vibe like this.
One of them
They show
good
that.
some
They show
shows.
that crawl off more than the cat.
I know, right?
That's what I'm saying,
That
bro.
picture, though.
They say forget.
Like it's about
forget
Falco
the,
more than
forget the
the cat.
cat. It's
Yeah,
about
promise
Crow
it
Man.
That
I'm
wasn't
gonna
bad.
say skip, but I mean like it's not bad.
It's
It's
Yeah, like,
more of
it's
a
not
skip because I
bad.
just don't have enough time for everything.
Feels like a very wholesome show. You know, it's
It
another
does
one of
feel
those where
super
maybe, you
wholesome.
know, if I hear some buzz about it, I'd be willing to check it out.
Shinka
Alright,
Lion changed the
Here we
world.
go. Shinka Lion been around for a while as a franchise, but it's mostly been like aimed at kids. But you can kind of tell just from this one photo. Like, actually, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about.
Is it like a Sentai?
Well, it's like a mecha anime.
Oh, okay.
It's more like the Brave series from back in the day.
Oh.
So, like,
Okay.
you can see it. It looks like an anime for like everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me show you what some of the older seasons look like.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, that looks way different.
That's
It's like,
It looks
that's-
more like one of those Duel Masters Yu-Gi-Oh type anime.
yeah.
Yeah.
Duel Man.
Dun, 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 dun. Duel Masters. Dun, 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 dun.
so I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
interested in seeing what this becomes now. I hadn't seen the trailer yet, so let's check it out.
姉ちゃんはいつも前だけを見てた。
Yeah, they are.
姉ちゃんみたいになれたら
Let's do the mix talking
かっ
about.
こいい人になれる気がするんだ。
This feels like, you know, this feels like the jump that Shadowverse had with season 1 to Shadowverse Flame. Yeah, I feel like the tone and the writing just changed.
そしてアンノウンに対抗するために組織されたのが超進化鉄道開発機構、通称エルダ。もしかして君、大成稲さんの弟？
片や世界の AI 技術に貢献したエンジニア、片やただの中学生か。生きてるんだよな。姉さんは生きてる。優秀な兄弟なんて煩わしいだけだろ。もう期待されるのはうんざりだ。絶対にシンカリオンの運転士になるって決めたんだ。
アンノウン。
ああ、キャプチャーウォール見解。大勢乗ってくれないか。
あんたの目標ってなんだっけ？失敗がかっこ悪いんじゃないの？立ち上がって歩こうとしないことがかっこ悪いのよ。
本当に嫌いなのは
You gotta be on the
逃げてばかりの自分自身だ。
本当は自分で守りたいんでしょ。
Then I took an arrow to the left.
全てを守りたい。姉ちゃんとの思い出も
Get in the
絶
mix.
対に壊させない。
Oh, wow, this really is like a
シンカリ E5 はやぶ
Oh,
さ
shit.
出発進行。待たせてな大勢。もう逃げない。エルダを舐めるな。そんな山にできちゃいねえんだよ。
Remind me of like Zoids almost with the 3D
前に進む
for
ん
the
だ。
mix.
The 3D dampened in the hyper but I love the designs of the mechs, and I like the animation overall.
シンカリオン。
I'm definitely watching this.
4月
next
7
Yeah,
日
this
から毎週
definitely
日曜
has a sense how it
放
feels.
送スタート。
Mhm. I need another giant robot show, so I'm with it.
Yeah,
What y'all think?
giant robot. I liked it
It's
actually.
solid.
Giant mechanical suit.
Do we have to watch this?
It's Magic Girl.
It's not Magical Girl.
Oh,
It's
is
like
it?
Idols, and it looks like
Oh,
it's gonna be
it's-
3D again.
Yeah, we can
No,
skip
we
it.
good.
We can skip it. I mean,
That's it.
if any of
This
us
the one Keem
really
been
care,
hyped
we can
for
go back and
months.
watch it on our own, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I just seen it so much. Like it's like the proof of the pudding.
Oh.
I gotta see the proof of the pudding now. Go
Okay.
Lose a Ranger.
Who
This,
is
Okay.
this is the one that's been talked about for a while, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
been
has.
about 2 years or 2.5 years. Who is the hero?
Let me edit.
Who is the villain? When the monster army invaded Earth 13 years ago, the divine Dragon Rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, these great heroes are mankind's last hope. Or are they? In truth, the invaders were subjugated within a year, forced to continue to crank out a monster a week for the Rangers to crush in front of their adoring fans. But one monster has had enough. Something has to change. He'll rebel against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from the inside. All right, okay. Y'all kind of, trash anyway for y'all. Just like, yeah, we won, but we got to keep pretending like we hadn't won just to like.
For 13 years.
Oh, this is going to be on
That's too damn
Disney. Wow.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Okay.
たち怪人は世界征服に来たんだ。
Skull
逃
Man.
げ帰るのはも
I
う
That's what I was thinking.
We're going to have to rock with the Indian
手を
soldiers.
踏もう。
It's the location.
私と君で。
テレビの向こう側何千何万という
Man, this
人
shit
間
false
が
marketing.
敗北に期待
It
して
really is.
Look, man, we
He's
selling
like,
too
I'm
many
not-
toys. Y'all
I'm not
keep
gonna lie.
making-
This kind of giving me Tiger Bunny
怪
vibes.
人の役割を
I can see
She
that.
just said that right before you said that. It said it was about a guy who did Inuyasha and Tiger Bunny.
Oh, hey, that's two series A. You got my attention.
See, I'm tired of buying in, man.
不完全な組織なの。
それならうちから変えていきましょう怪人退治やめらんね
どこが正義の味方よ。
Doing
大戦隊のトップを倒してお茶の間ドン引きさせてやるよ少しは考えろ自分の役割を
あんな
Not
反
heroes.
抗
They
的な目を
villains
す
as
るなん
fuck.
て
Look at
ゾ
them.
クゾク
I
しちゃう
see that.
They about to fuck shit.
I love that
Oh,
costume.
is it essentially like the
Yeah.
boys Sentai version?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good comparison. Actually.
消えるのはお前だレッドキーパーシング進行
ありがとう戦闘員くん。
Yeah, I'm watching this shit.
Yeah, hey, just like the
I'm
that
watching this shit.
what was it? Heaven. What was
I'm
the,
watching that.
What was the
I'm
one that all of us
locked
said
in.
that we were watching earlier?
Sound
Windbreaker?
Euphoria.
Yeah, Windbreakers. Yeah,
That's
this and
the other.
Windbreakers. Yeah, these are those
I'm
are the two
locked
right
in.
now.
2 highlights.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this like, hey man, the proof in the pudding. I gotta see it now. Whether it's good or bad, I gotta see it.
I love a good KyoAni show, but I hadn't watched none of the
I was gonna say this one's been around for a bit.
私は北宇治高校吹奏楽部部長に任命された。
Animation, some animation.
Hey man, that's
私
Kyoto.
の3年生は
That's that KyoAni,
始まって
man.
しまった。
It's just
It
crazy.
banded over here, man.
想像してみたの。
I don't know what's going on.
全
but
国で
it
北
makes
宇
you
治が
wanna
演奏
watch.
するところ。その最初の1音は何がいいか。
I'll tell anybody, bro. You want a pretty ass show? Watch a KyoAni show.
絶対全国で金取りたい。私、黒江真由と言います。
I like the anime about the classical band.
私、やる
I'm
な
gonna
ら
need
ユ
one
ー
like
フォ
a
がいい
show
んだけど。
band, like a black band. that would be lit.
No, they had that. Well, it
Which
wasn't a
one's
black
called?
band, but like, what's the name of that? The jazz anime?
Are you talking about
You're not talking about Kids on the Slope, are you?
響け
Well,
ユ
that's
ー
not
フォニアム
jazz, but
3。
you said
そ
jazz?
して
not jazz.
次の曲が始まるのです。
The movie.
Oh,
I
Blue
know what you're
Blue
talking
Giant.
about.
Blue Giant.
There you go.
Yeah,
That shit look live.
Blue Giant's quite good.
It did.
Blue Giant. It still hasn't
I
come
gotta-
out
I
on
gotta watch
DVD.
that.
Well, yeah,
I
I'll
got
just
my
say
ways.
DVD. It hasn't come out on media
Blu-ray.
yet for whatever reason.
This one is another one with a lot of hype behind it, so we'll see about it.
Mm.
It's another Viz
Mission.
anime, which I think it's Shonen Jump or like not Shonen Jump, but not weekly Shonen Jump, but a Shonen Jump anime or manga.
Okay.
Taiyo Asano has been on his own ever since his parents died, and the only one who seems to care for him is his childhood friend and classmate, Mutsumi Yozakura. But Mutsumi has a secret. She is the head of a family of spies. And on top of that, her brother Kyoichiro is dangerously protective of her. To stop Kyoichiro from killing him, Taiyo and Mutsumi must take the ultimate leap, marriage. Because in the
Feels
Yozakura
like-
family cannot feel family.
So
This is like a roundaway
So-
spy family.
thank you. I was gonna say so. Spy Family from Lloyd's point of view.
It also kind of what's
These characters
neat-
design.
what's that that romance anime?
俺はあの日からずっと人と関わるのが怖い
Niseoki.
お弁当作ってきたから食べ
these
よ
people much
う。
younger.
また人参残したら許さないか
You know
ら。
what I'm talking about, Will? Niseoki.
よろしい。
I know what you're talking about.
Nisekoi.
Nisekoi?
Nisekoi. That's what it
Nisekoi,
is.
yeah.
Nisekoi.
俺はな
Oh, shit.
影から睦美のことをずっ
Hold
と
on
見
now.
守り続けてきたんだ
紹介する
So
ね。
these from Solo
私
Leveling?
の兄弟たちよ。
Hey, yo, dude, look at this
私の
shit.
父親
What
スパイなの。
スパイ
Oh, it's a large family of spies.
あんたが助かる方法一つだけあるよ。あんたたちが結
Like
婚する
family.
必ず睦美を守ってみせるよろしくな
What
京一郎兄さん
I don't know, but it's weird enough and got enough action in it that I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the first episode.
That was a lot
Yeah, I
in
will
that.
too.
Yeah, there was so much going on in
That
that.
was
That was the
a lot.
opposite of a lot of the trailers we watched. Like some of the trailers didn't give us enough. They gave us a lot. That was like, yo,
some of everything. It was like,
You gonna
hey,
figure it
watch some
out.
of this.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really surprised this is on its third season. That's crazy.
What is this?
It's like The Duke's Maid. I think that's what the English title is.
悲しいんだ僕が他の女の子と仲良くしてると
Like the Duke of Death game.
Yeah,
何か言
something
うこ
like
とは
that.
ないのか？
めちゃくちゃ
It's
可
a
愛い
video game.
私が一緒に聞いてあげる。
君たち二人がどうする
Professor
Oh,
Layton.
に選択する
Yeah, Professor Layton.
私はどうしたら。
僕はいつか君の手に指に肩
He
に
does have a large head.
髪に触れたいから
エトワールメモワール。
Skip.
Oh, that being said,
I was just playing it just to like.
I agree.
Get it all.
I mean, none of us have seen the previous season, so I mean,
I was gonna
yeah.
say, none of us
we'll
saw the
skip
previous
it.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like
Devin Skippy? Well, I am too.
どうしたばあ様
I thought this was
い
a
や
cute
小
idea.
様あれ見てけろ。
お金色のリンゴだ
Stop.
あ正蔵じいちゃんじゃ
That's
よ
all he should be.
ひ
This
げばあ
one
ちゃんじゃ
shit.
よ。
やっぱり信じられん
まさかお父さんがあんなイケメンだったなんて。どう
Oh
も
no.
斉藤です。
手に
見とるよりばあさまの動きがわかるわい。
Your grandparents,
Yeah.
when they're young again.
お願いだから嫌いにならないで。
Grandma was like, you about to go there.
孫の前で口説くだなんておばあちゃん大体。
Give it to you like before my back went out.
You know what? That seems like a fun time.
素敵だ。
It does.
It's so gorgeous, grandpa. Oh Lord.
わしは
No,
何
it
も
was
し
funny.
た
They just
お
look
じいちゃんと
young.
おばあちゃんは
They
手
still
を
got
つな
like
い
the
でデー
elders
トと
who
かした
like,
ことあるの？
Well, you can see that they still act kind of like they old,
察するとこ
but
だ
they
ね。
look young.
元に戻ってしまった。
Oh no.
それでもわしは妻以外嫌なんじゃよ。
ばあさまだから
What the heck?
嘘をつくんじゃよ。
おいをされるでね。わしらはずっと何も変わってないのさ。
わしがばあさまだけ置いていくことはないから安心せい。
And you
Wait,
know
can y'all
what?
not
We
control
don't
it?
get enough anime featuring older characters like that, and I mean older characters. So I'm gonna check this out. Yeah.
放送開始
Yeah,
I'm on
I'm
the
gonna check
same
this
page.
out.
Only
That's
time you
what
get
I'm
old
with.
characters is like they gotta be some master, some fighting style.
You gotta
Yeah,
be the
every time we get an old
grandma.
character,
Even when
they know the
master
secrets of the
fight
world.
styles, they be like our age. Like, yeah,
That was
he's
actually one of the things that made me
untouchable
really interested in Inuyashiki. Got me hooked. Was like, okay, an old man is the protagonist. All right,
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna check this
yeah.
out. Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking about like what's his name?
As a-
Silver
oh
Fang,
my God.
Yamamoto, Netero,
Genkai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much the old
Yeah, that's-
sensei. Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world.
Money.
Hasn't an anime like this already been made?
Sorry.
Color money.
Yes. Thousands of them, Terrence.
I'm
Our
not- I remember I
protagonist. Say what?
Oh, my bad. I still remember the one about the dude who like did the isekai. He like fixed everybody's finances.
Oh,
like, did, like-
fuck, what's the name of that? Realist Hero.
Yeah, really serious.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: there's
Balancing the
only
budget.
one finance anime that's gonna rule them all this season, and I know we're gonna get to
Spice
it.
and Wolf.
Yeah.
We on our way down.
Yeah.
Our protagonist, Ars
Yeah.
Luvant, was reincarnated in another world as the young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. Ars was not particularly strong or intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill that's able to see others' abilities and statuses. He uses his skill to find the best hidden talents in the world to make their small, weak domain into the best. An isekai tale about unification. This didn't have to be an isekai. Is about to start,
It really did.
featuring the kind-hearted Ars and the unique talents he manages to find.
I keep finding myself saying that about isekais. Like nothing about this
Some of
required
these,
it to be
I don't need to be in another world. Just let me be in 2024
僕の
Tokyo.
家臣になってくれませんか？
Some of these you just be in the world you visiting. Like just you don't even have to have this guy.
Is that a nigga?
僕の家臣になってくれませんか？
I have
Work
no
for me as
idea.
my slave.
Please be my vassal. Ars
僕には
Luvant.
他の人にはない能力があるようなのだ。その名も鑑定。
This nigga building a party.
鑑定で優秀な人材を集めて
Nah,
領
he
地の
built
力を
king.
強くするんだ。
大丈夫私がついてます
Oh,
さらにこ
an
れから
actual
力を
Negro.
つけていきましょう
ほら、私顔がいいから。ダメだ。
Cut it out.
Funny enough, to say that was great.
本を読んでる時
hey
An
man,
actual
there's a lot
Negro.
of-
すぐに捨てられる。
A black man.
ここから
What's going on?
僕の最強領地作りが始まる。
Oh my god, bro.
天聖
That
貴
man
族
appraisal.
鑑定
I
ス
don't
キ
know
ル
how I
で
feel
盛り上
about
が
your
る
appraisal skill for a black
2024
man.
年テレビアニメ
That's what I.
決
When I watched this trailer, I thought the same shit. I was like, you know about that? But
This
the
is
first
the
thing he
one.
appraised was like a black person. I'm good.
No.
Amazing.
I don't need those other guys. That guy right there.
Something special about him.
There's something different about him.
He looked like he was made to serve. Like hell no, bro.
Be my vassal, man.
Ironically, and normally I'd be asking for more black characters and black representation. I would be more interested in this if the nigga wasn't there. Crazy.
He got put on be a vassal.
I'm passing. What about y'all?
I think I'm okay, unless I hear
I
something.
can. I can.
It's
I
gotta
can
have some
pass
good
it.
writing.
Yeah, it got to.
It gotta have some stellar writing for me to watch that.
Hey, Goat
What's
came
up
back.
with-
Uh-oh.
Got.
Well, first let's get to Vampire Dormitory. I
Vampire
want to become your
Dormitory.
thrall, a cross-dressing girl, and a doting vampire's dangerous cohabitation is about to begin. Y'all fucking? After losing her parents and being abandoned by her relatives, yeah, y'all fucking. Mito is left all alone in the world. When she's kicked out of the restaurant where she works with no money and no place to live, damn, it's always so terrible in anime land. She's taken in by Ruka, a vampire. In exchange for giving Ruka her blood as his food, she ends up living with him in a boys' dorm full of beautiful boys with unique personalities.
Why does this sound? There was like a vampire anime like years ago in like the 2010s.
Vampire Night.
Well, no, not that one, but this one was less good. Well, Vampire Night was okay in and of itself.
Diabolic Lover.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Look, we ain't gotta go down the list. We just playing it just to play it. We'll just move on to the next one.
She about to call a date.
You should have thought about this before you did that, because it looked like you was about to change your mind.
She hit the Sub-Zero.
Well, what a stereotypical looking vampire. What the
that boy looking like a whole lot of bleh.
What the? Yo! That scene in the bed was wild.
Essentially, this is a reverse harem, right? That's what it looks like.
Yes.
It definitely is.
This vampire got a lot of ribs, man.
You know what? It being a reverse
it's there
harem.
for somebody.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's there for somebody. It could be interesting.
Knee-deep fangs.
It's for somebody, but it ain't for my black ass.
You say knee-deep fangs?
Knee-deep fangs. Boy, she was laying in that bed.
The joke came back.
Man, what a man.
私が力になります。今この瞬間から名前も姿も変えて。
はじめまして、ルーデス・グレイロットです。
なぜこの笑顔を見ると胸が高鳴るのだろうか。
Finally off.
You got that shit on,
彼の
baby.
本名は
That's what I'm saying.
シルフィエットというのではないでしょうか。
Piping time.
Definitely piping. My boy.
私ルーデスとこちらシルフィエットは結婚します。
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Good for you.
Wow. Wow. This nigga gotta be all of 17.
Character development.
That's hella character development for his ass.
Man, remember the first episode, or like the second, he couldn't go outside. He was like, "Man, I don't want to go outside."
Sure.
And then after he couldn't leave his yard. He was like, "I don't want to do that."
Well, we know we watching. That's not even a debate.
The next one, it's the one after that that's gonna be wild. Terrence and more Will. Do either one of y'all know what the Omegaverse is?
Omegaverse?
So that's a no.
I feel like I looked up something about it. I can't say, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, yeah. Well, I can guarantee y'all don't know, because if you knew, you'd immediately have been like, "Oh wow." But let's get to the first one first. Chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers.
Oh no.
Chilling
in another world. Hey, that reminds me of the anime. What, chilling in another world in my 30s?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cut that shit off. The magical. I bet I'm gonna say that by the time I finish this. The magical kingdom of Clyrode summons hundreds of heroes from other worlds every year to fight in their war against the Dark One and his army of powerful demons. Some fuck niggas. That ain't their problem. It's like, hey man, it ain't worked the last time, but we gonna summon a few hundred more this year. Like, man, if you don't get the Bonanza, no, that's not right. Benaza? Yeah. Benaza is one of those heroes summoned from the royal capital Paluma, but something's not right. Benaza is only an average merchant. He has no magic, no fighting ability, and his stats are abysmal. Damn. Worse, a mishap leaves him unable to return home. rejected as a hero and stranded in another world, abandoned to the far reaches of the kingdom by a cruel king who just wants him gone. Told y'all he was trash. Bonanza's fate looks pretty bleak. But what will happen once the failed hero candidate finds himself with super cheat powers once he hits level 2?
All right.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna
let's see what the Omegaverse got going on, I guess.
This ain't that. This ain't that.
So it's already in big trouble. Or it seemed.
Kurama?
その姿は
Wow.
中華を解いただけだけど
Oh my god.
妻になります強き者になった荷物はガロー族の女の誉れ私は主殿のような強きお方の妻になれるのですね
僕はもと
All
も
the
と
red
戦
flags
い
going
は
off
好
the
きじゃないん
stage
だ
right there.
優秀候補として召喚されたのに
I don't have any skills.
私が勝てば私に勝った旦那様の実力
Oh
証明
no.
できますでしょ
いやただ夫婦のふりをするだけで
なんだって構いませんわ旦那様と一緒なら魔王様にも勝てる気がしますわ私たちは一つのベッドで寝ればいい
We
の
can
で
just
す
sleep in one
夫婦
bed.
ですから当たり前ですわ旦那様
This shit off. No,
That
whatever y'all
time,
talking about,
nothing
you ain't got
to
nothing else. You ain't talking about nothing. It's just some bullshit.
Yeah.
Terrence, you know you ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, that's an
Fuck
automatic.
no.
That's an auto watch for me.
It's auto skip for
So
everybody.
I don't watch it.
Ain't nobody watching that shit. Okay, so I guess I should explain what the Omegaverse is now.
We gotta wait for Will to come
Yeah,
back, I
explain
guess.
that.
Oh, here he is.
I mean,
No, go ahead and explain
since
that.
we're doing it live, I mean, you know. So the Omegaverse is actually a fan fiction term created by slashfic writers, and it allows, it's a universe where basically men can get pregnant.
I've never heard of this.
Wow.
I'm good.
I've never heard of this.
She used to do
Interesting.
the video essays. Lindsay Ellis, I think she did a whole video essay about that shit.
Oh,
Mm.
she doesn't do stuff on YouTube anymore, right?
She doesn't, but she did one at some point.
Oh, maybe I just didn't see that one.
But yeah, this is about was it Masaki Fujiyoshi is a stay-at-home spouse and parent. He has fought long and hard with the feelings of being a burden to his loving husband Hiromu due to his status as an Omega and the difficulty they face to achieve this domesticity. When their son Hikari was born, the family moved to a area better suited for raising children. Despite their newfound domestic bliss, the family's ties to their past are in tatters. Damn. There are people they left behind to pursue the creation of their happy family. And when they begin to return, Masaki and Hiromu aren't quite sure they have good intentions. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Italian. No. All that. ain't- Hey.
おかちどうぞひなちゃん
お前ほんと変わったな
Man, anime draws cute ass kids.
Sure do.
They do.
Like so much so that even though I hate kids, I'd be like, I hate that man.
だからゆうきくんにも来てほしかった
You was about to say what,
大切な
Devin?
友人
I said them
紹
babies
介したい
all
か
look
ら
like what's the anime where the dude got turned into a
Oshinoko.
I was actually thinking about
and the
that.
idol.
Yep.
That baby looks just like that.
アルファのヒロさんと
What
オ
do you
メガ
want to see him do
の
then?
偏見も少なくない
I know.
I gotta go back to Oshinoko. Like I got to like episode 5 or something. It was lit.
The hell was on that nigga neck?
Hey man, he was marked like an old boy aura, man.
Yeah, big ass circle in there.
Like every other romance that we looked at, we skipping this, I imagine. So
お互い
Oh
を
yeah,
愛し
Feels
I
like
mean,
one of
this ain't fitting.
はい
This ain't fit my demographic. So
I was gonna say like
Fair.
like this is one of those where I'm sure like
but
comfort
I'm
wise,
sure it's
like,
gonna be a hit. I'm sure it's gonna
yeah.
be a hit with the ladies.
I don't
I'm sure.
think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a hit. Like this is so off the wall. Like I feel like, you know, even when I explained the Omegaverse, y'all were like, "What the fuck is that?"
I just
Well, I
never
don't
heard
know.
of that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
never
I
heard of
never
that either. So
A bicycle anime.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we talking.
Ring
hell
cow.
no.
We had one
It'd be
before.
wild.
So.
It'd be wild if there was more velocity and force in this trailer than it was in that racing trailer.
That's possible if they stay with 3D. Nope.
Damn. They went straight to it, too. We on the bikes, man. Speaking of which, I need to replace the batteries in my own bike.
So fucking motion.
Yeah.
Okay, now what was that
You
shot?
know, it's one of those things where I understand why they have to do it that way, just because motion is so hard to animate in that regard.
Hell
But
no,
yeah,
'cause,
it's unfortunate.
Hell no.
I thought the same thing, Will.
What Will too?
It was like, you gonna stick this in there real quick, man.
No level cap. What's that?
Remember this?
Yeah, I
Thank
remember
you,
that
because this is
anime,
the show
yeah.
I was thinking.
Whatever the fuck this was. That definitely was a Titan. That definitely looked like a Titan.
Unnamed member.
Indeed.
珍しいな。みんなもうこの塔のことを忘れたのかと思ってた。
The Age of Witches. Okay, okay, we're doing a little
中国の
different.
魔女の呪いがかかっている。
Oh, Will.
それはあなたがここに来た目的に関係することですか？
Okay, fine, brand.
ティナーシャ、結婚でもするか。
受け付けられませんよ、そんなの。魔女の血を王家に入れようなんて正気じゃないです。
曽祖父は引き下がったかもしれないが、俺は俺だから特に関係ないというか。
何言っちゃってるんですか。どっちもダメ、一律ダメ。
やっぱり危ないですよ。魔女に呪いを増やされたらどうするんですか？
魔女の弟子だと聞いたけれど。
ただの殿下のお気に入りってわけじゃないのは確かだ。
The main character is like a prince. He's had a curse placed on him. He can't marry anybody without them dying. And so he meets a witch and he falls in love with the witch. He's like, hey man, you can take the curse off, or you can just marry me.
ダメですよ。魔女は怖いものなんです。
お久しぶりです。青き月の魔女殿。
70年ぶりだな。良い眠りだったか。
いい加減俺を頼れ。どうしてほしい？
前衛お願いします。
わかった。
You got freaking Roy here too.
She said, "Boy."
悪いが今度は死んでもらう。
Boy, it's
終
our
わり
boy.
だ。
I dream of Genie to the next level.
This is just
Oh, actually, Bewitched. Bewitched. I'm sorry.
You know, I'm
That's way
interested.
more apt.
I liked
wasn't
what
bad.
I saw.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I liked what I saw.
They definitely got that. He's inspired by Marth. There's
Say you already know.
Probably not wrong.
Fire Emblem is old enough where that's possible.
Shit called
Yeah, it's definitely that old.
Yeah, emblem.
Yuhi Yagure and Yasumi Utane, two high school voice actresses, who just happened to attend the same school and coincidentally got placed into the same class, are two hosts of a radio weekly program. As fellow classmates and voice actresses, they show all the listeners their great friendship on the surface. In reality, the quiet girl Chika and the Gyaru Yumiko are complete opposites, and they absolutely cannot stand each other. Off air, chaos and insults erupt. On air, they're the best of friends. Just where will this tumultuous relationship lead them?
That is interesting.
Catty
Yeah, I like
behavior.
That is interesting.
Comedy on the radio.
So it's like anime about a podcast.
休みの高校生ラジ
A more traditional radio show. Yeah.
オ。おはようございます。うたたねやすみです。おはようございます。夕暮れ夕日です。もうやっちゃんたら運命の相手って感じ。運命だよね。
Okay.
I thought Terrence had did the I'm asleep.
鬱陶しいのよ。
Oh, no.
なんなのあのネクラ女。
同じ学校の生徒2人の声優ラジオ。これは
Go make some money.
声優としてなら私の方が先輩だから。あなたのそういうところ。
Tired of your trash.
私と共演するのがそんなに嫌かね。
いえ、そうじゃないわ。
え？
うん。あなたと一緒にいるのはもちろん嫌だけど。
おい。
そうじゃなくて、イベントが嫌なの。人前で歌ったり踊ったりす
I
る
don't
なん
like
て
you very much.
ああ、アイドル声優やってる自分が嫌いだったね。あんた。決めせんか。
Cheetah Weaver. Oh no, she okay.
Well, actually, it kind of looked like they was opposing each other pretty strong.
Give me just a minute, cause we started dropping like hella frames, and I need to fix something real quick. Hang on. see, are we? I think Discord. Well, hang on.
Okay, either I'm tripping or somebody is out here smoking weed because I'm smelling it and it's bugging.
Man, I'm not sure what happened, but man, Discord just like went to shit on me.
No more. Said no more.
But we're back now, I guess. So we're okay, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Again. So I mean, we can. Okay. Yeah, like I watched my internet connection in real time just like totally go to shit on OBS. It's like the frames were dropping out the wazoo, so I had to close Discord and hop back on.
That should be making me so mad.
My frames.
It's still goaded to me. We're gonna like, what's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna hyper speed through the next 10.
Yeah,
that's the last 10. About 25 minutes together total. So. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we never went off. I just had to stop. Well, to be fair, when I left, you all weren't. I mean, I couldn't see you all talking. So.
口の減らない友人、足立のレンタのささやかな友情と別れに関する記録だ。
Can you turn it down a little bit?
奇妙な理由で不登校になる生徒が出ており、十中八九それは怪異と関係。
There you go. That should be good right there. Yeah.
すみれこさん、事件の正
体。Ooh, Peter's eyes gonna be in this one. Nice.
ここにあるのは何かがあった後の。
Damn, my eyes look like some eyes.
She got them Pokemon EMIs.
先生は無事なのか。
Alright, bro.
どこに行くんだ。
Right now.
Man, it's the flotation device. And I'm drowning.
Bro, his character's name is John Doe.
John Doe ain't nothing. Hold on now.
This is my dog. That's why Tokyo.
I'm gonna watch it.
ここから導き出される結論は一つしかないじゃないか。どうしてお願いの
God dog.
A lot going on in this, ain't it?
Yeah.
That is not what Raheem was going god dog about. I saw what you were responding to.
It was some. I almost said, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I did too. I just didn't speak though.
Even for anime, that's big. God, dog.
Big bitty.
Pretty long trailer.
Yeah, they gave you all of it.
Okay, that wasn't bad. Mysterious
I'm with
appearances.
I'm definitely into that.
That seemed pretty cool.
I'm with it.
Supernatural stuff.
I'm with it.
Oh yeah,
I
I guess you all didn't hear my opinion about that voice actress anime. I'd be willing to check that out. Man, Data Live is still going, man. That is.
I am so shocked this shit's still running.
This show's been going on since like what, the early 2010s?
Yes.
Almost, yeah.
They just keep adding girls.
Giving you options as a viewer. Is this your best girl? Or is this your best girl?
I mean, I'll give them credit. Like, the world building that they've been doing with it seems interesting.
This is one of those anime that just it's so weird. Because it starts out with like such a basic idea, and then they just keep adding to it and doing more like fighting and like more impossible weird shit. And
it's kind of like High School DxD in a sense, where DxD kind of starts off simple in a sense, but with each passing season, there's like more stuff that's added to it that like makes the world more and more interesting.
This looks like something I would definitely be into, but I gotta get past that first season. It's like Kingdom.
Same.
It's always something
that's like the most popular girl from the series.
That first season, bro. It's like, fuck.
Was that a Keyblade?
Yeah, Keyblade.
She definitely had a Keyblade.
This is the Great War, ain't it?
I know, right?
The Great Anime Girl War of 2024.
The Waifu Wars.
The Waifu Wars. That's a title of anime that was still a hella
time, but it's finally time.
It's time.
It has returned.
Yeah.
あまたの魔王軍幹部を倒した偉大なる冒険者佐藤一馬殿。貴殿の華々しいご活躍をぜひ直接お伺いしたく、つきましてはお食事などを第一王女アイリス。
ようこそカズマ様。
Oh, this is Konosuba. Okay.
I don't
know why they know what the fuck this was at first. I was like, what is all?
I was actually gonna say I'm surprised it took that long to kick in.
I didn't really watch Konosuba. I only watched it in passing, so I was like, oh, okay.
See that one clip with the rock paper scissors shit, and I laughed so hard. I was like, I gotta watch this.
I was looking like it.
No, say like, why he in that just all?
He had to come here and look on.
Hey, that's that if you all have seen the movie when he does his hands like that animation.
Dude, with the mask back, yes.
カズマったら面倒ごとに首突っ込まないと死んじゃうの？何点ですか？私の爆裂魔法は何点？
I ain't gonna lie, Debbie, you should have been watching this. This is one of your type of shows. This is all kind
It's kind of giving me some Cautious Hero vibes.
This was Cautious Hero before Cautious Hero. Like this is kind of not the OG parody, but it's like one of the first big parody isekai anime that came out and just blew up. Like there were other isekai parodies before, but this is one of the ones that's like it's one of the pillars of that genre, essentially. Okay. So I'd highly recommend it. If you like Cautious Hero, then you should definitely watch Konosuba.
I was gonna ask, when did they had that spin-off anime not too long ago, right?
Yeah, the one with Megumin. Yeah, that was last year, right?
That was weird. Yeah, it was last year. That was weird because it was like, what if the isekai wasn't an isekai? Because to them, they was just citizens in that world.
Yeah, that's just their world. Yeah. Makes sense.
This is Demon of Misfit Academy.
This one had production issues too, so I don't know if this is just the rest of it or what. As much as I like the first season, I didn't keep up with season 2, so I don't know what all transpired.
I didn't know they did a season 2.
Yeah, they did season 2 last year. It had some production issues where some episodes got skipped, but I guess they... Oh, so this is just the second half of it. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Part 2.
Okay.
Okay, so that's I guess that's what happened, Terrence. It was like, hey, we gotta come back.
I need to catch up on my Shadowverse. That shit keep rolling.
Arcane.
Shadowverse.
It's gonna be like that Monster Strike.
Where it start getting ridiculous at the end.
It's just like, what the hell's going on here? The fuck?
現在敵性存在アークルーラーによって世界規模の襲撃を受けています。シェイドを完全に倒す手段はただ一つ、シャドバしかないのです。セブンシャドウズたちがシェイドを撃破、陽動している間に3本のタワーを破壊してください。この状況において世界を救えるのはあなたたちを置いて他にいない、そう断言せざるを得ません。
世界をどうにかできるのか、そんな自信もない。それでもこのままにはしておけない。俺はみんなを助けます。
So what the fuck for that? I ain't shit, man. Go on about me, man.
俺と君の間には絆が。
I can't leave you alone, man. We in this together, dog. We brothers.
みんなで笑い合うために俺たちのターン。ドロー。
Draw. That shit would not work.
I mean, I guess you gotta play by the rules of that universe. So draw
Why
your
y'all
card.
why y'all doing with y'all bippies? Y'all don't play the damn Shadowverse card game like some regular niggas and stop playing.
シャドーバースで世界をみんなを救おう。俺たちならきっとできる。
We're going to save the world with Shadowverse.
新クールアーク編4月放送開始。
Oh, kid.
さて、鬼が出るかジャガー出るか。
Called Shadowverse Flame Arc.
Yeah, I don't like that. Arc. I'm like, what is happening? Arc chapter, I guess. All right, this is the one everybody was excited.
I'm gonna say now this is the one that's gonna be
Kaiju number 8.
They've been hyping the shit out of this anime.
This is basically the Chainsaw Man of 2024.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Shit. Ugh.
Eh?
Huh?
That was very straightforward. How you turn to a
that
kaiju.
One Republic is doing an anime OP.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
That is insane to me. When I heard about that, I was like, wow.
One Republic.
まだ希望はありますよ。俺やっぱ諦めない。あいつの隣に行かなきゃなんねえ。行きますか。1、2の。
Kind of giving me Guyver Biobusa armor vibes.
いつ誰に何が起きてもおかしくない仕事やからな。なんだってやってやる。あいつが見てるんだ。
行こう。
What a trailer.
どれだけ通用するか見定めさせてもらおう。
Is this the one that's supposed to be streamed on Twitter? You know what I'm talking about?
It's going. Yeah, right. They're doing Twitter and I think and Crunchyroll if I'm not mistaken.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that.
Okay.
Hell no.
That Twitter comparison gonna eat this
Streamed on Twitter is crazy.
I'm like the first 10 minutes gonna look like ass cheeks, bro.
Unless they found some kind of way to get around that.
Before it was ran by Elon Musk, maybe, but now, hell no, ain't no chance. They fucked that all up.
Never.
Yep, there you go. X Twitter.
They grease real hot with that one.
Twitter X.
Twitter. I'm definitely watching the Shadowverse Flame.
Them had some heat.
Shadowverse Flame.
See what they talking about. I can't believe this shit's still running.
Black Butler?
Oh, this is coming back. Yeah.
The public school.
That's why this anime season is the season of just like a bunch of returners. Like, big ones too. We hadn't even got to the granddaddy.
Oh my god.
見ろプリフェクト4だ
I wonder if Brina Palencia is ready to come back and do this.
決定権を持つのは校長ただお一人。高速くらい
I
入
wonder
学
if
前
J.
に
Michael
暗記
Tatum's
したま
ready
え
to come back for
入学初日が終わるが
If they
調
dub
子
it.
はどうだファントムハイブ
Pretty sure dubbing this would kind of be an automatic win for the people who love Black Butler.
Isn't it J. Michael Tatum that does the Butler?
Yeah, he's Sebastian.
I mean, he just got off his high of doing being Sid, so.
Yep. And Brina Palencia is CL. So.
Yeah, might as well bring it back.
I kind of have like a legacy obligation to probably watch that. So I'm going to end up watching
I'm out of
it.
the loop on Black Butler, so I don't see myself going back and following up on it.
ゲーム上の死が現実の死に
The
変わ
New
る
Gate.
絶望的なデスゲームを終わらせる
Wild.
ために俺は戦い続けたじゃあなザ・ニューゲート
I'm thinking of Sword Art. I'm thinking of Gate.
ここはゲームの世
I
界
mean, it's called the New Gate.
Y'all remember
Literally.
Gate, Terrence?
Yo, I remember Gate.
500年後の世界
Wasn't that the one that
Gate.
was
Yeah.
considered like propaganda?
Yes. That's what I was like. Go ahead and stop watching this.
That chick looks just like a chick from Overlord King.
ゲームが現実になった世界か
Oh, the one with the
じゃあ
long
な
hair?
ザ・ニューゲート
The Overlord's his
ここは
I
ゲー
don't
ム
know
の
what she
世
is, but she's
界
like in love with him madly.
この世界は
Oh, you
ゲ
saw?
ー
Oh,
ム
okay.
が
Oh,
500年後の
yeah.
世界
Same
You talking about his
The Yandere chick.
not quite the same, but I see where you coming from.
ゲームが現実になった世界か 楽しくなってきたな。
I don't know what to make of that.
ザ・ニューゲート
Neither.
2024年4月放送スタート。
I don't know, man. It's like it's gonna be a skip for me, dog. I know that.
The new
The new
gate.
gate, an
it was
online
fine.
Gate can
game
remain
transformed. An online game transformed into a life and death struggle for its players, thanks to the valiant efforts of Shin, the most powerful of them all. An end to the game and freedom for everyone seemed within reach, but just moments after
Big
Shin defeats the
motherfucker named
game's
Kevin.
final boss, he finds himself bathed in an unknown light and transported some 500 years into the future of the in-game world. Thrown from a simple game gone wrong into a strange new land, one young swordsman of unrivaled strength is about to embark on a legendary journey.
All right.
We'll see if
Sure.
there's any buzz about it. Could be interesting.
I guess my thing, if you jump 500 years forward into the future, it ain't gonna look like that no more. But y'all got it. They got it.
Yeah,
Or is this baseball?
Yeah,
that's baseball.
Please
and
don't
the
be 3D.
opening, and the opening song is done by Miss Green Apple.
記憶喪失なのよね、俺。
I'm just saying, sometimes
未練も悔いもね
they lean a
だ
little
から
bit
ここ
towards
を
it.
選んだんだ
野球愛好会
That shit has
楽
an
しんでくだ
interesting
さい
art
ね。
style.
昔俺に負けたのか。このままでいいのか。負けたままで。
These dudes look tall as fuck.
Yosha しないよ。
僕は見たいと思ってしまった。天才バッテリー復活の瞬間を。
You know, for as popular as baseball is in Japan, there hasn't really been a baseball anime that's taken off like that, is there?
俺めっちゃかっこよくない？
What?
There's Major. There's
Major.
also
Five
Ace of
Out.
Diamond.
and Ace of Diamond.
Ace of Diamond, yeah, pretty pop.
Those are the two baseball anime that. And now, as far as in America, you know,
I think it's
like in Japan,
also,
Major, that
Was
motherfucker.
that one a long
ran
time?
forever.
5 and Out or something like that?
No, you talking about one out, ain't you?
1 out.
1 Out. That might be it. Because
Yeah, it's one out. 'Cause that was that was 08.
Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah.
Viral hit. This is the manga I always wanted to read, but never gave it.
Viral hits.
To the victor go the spoils.
I like Holy Land a little bit.
Okay, I'm already like,
Damn.
Started with somebody getting punched in the face. You was like, check in.
no, just the style of it and the craziness of it.
Wait, is this Korean?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is based off of manhwa.
Manhwa.
Okay.
This is on Webtoon.
Okay.
Damn, 700K.
The victor go the spoils.
The chicken is already selling me.
The chickens.
The new tuber.
An MMA fighter? Oh. Rising up by streaming fights? Viral hit.
Is this
That's
like
a cool
That's a
concept.
dope logo.
something based
Yeah.
off like the celebrity boxing matches that have become like a thing?
Well, let's see.
People like
Scrawny,
streaming fights.
scrawny high school student Hoban Yu is probably the last guy you'd expect to star in a new tube channel that revolves around fighting. But after following some mysterious advice from a mysterious new tube channel, Hoban is soon knocking out him and raking in. Like you caught up,
Five?
huh?
No, I'm saying like that's what happens to me. I get behind, and I stay behind, and then one random day I just catch up on everything at once.
Feel that. I feel that.
I'm back if you all are. Just we were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We here.
Yeah.
Damn,
Think we've been so long in the tooth that I'm starting to kind of lose it a bit on my end.
Let's see. The last 4, we can wrap this up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Zagan might be the most feared evil sorcerer, but when it comes to social interactions, he's the most inept. Oh man, this shit was ass. Never mind. Skip this. I remember this.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, I seen it. I'll play the trailer for you, but it's cheeks.
Gotta love your
Gotta
elf.
love your elf bride. Oh no.
ちょっと待て、なぜ殺すことになっている？
深い深い森の中、荒れ果てた城に男が一人きりで住み着いていた。人々から恐れられ、忌み嫌われる魔術師。名はザガン。
なぜ私を買われたのですか？
お前が知る必要はない。何を言ってるんだ俺は。だが闇オークションで一目惚れして有り金はたいて買い取ったなど、誰がどう聞いても変態だ。好きな女の子と会話するのってどうすればいいんだ。
He bought her because well, it's worse than Shield Hero because like he bought her because he didn't have no choice. He needed somebody to fight for him. This nigga bought this chick because he had like a crush on her.
座ったらどうだ。
その椅子の用意も。
Motherfucker's heart went doki doki when he seen her.
では、ここに座るがいい。
Oh my god.
ご主人様の仰せのままに。
This is so weird.
本当に座っちゃったよ。
And he don't know how to.
ご主人様、恥ずかしいです。
Yeah.
This is the one that Terrence been waiting on, the GOAT.
Bison.
One of the oldest. This shit bit.
The GOAT!
How long has this been off the air, Terrence?
It's been a while. It's been quite some time.
At least a decade, right?
Yeah, it's been at least a
お前の
decade.
耳は
also.
嘘を聞き分けられると言ってなかったか？
嘘をつくとき、
So this is a remake?
Nah,
This is season 3.
What the fuck?
Alright, y'all. So this show has been off the air since 09, so 15 years.
I remember this like
But
not
this
long after I got out of.
this anime was really, really popular back then. So.
Yes. Like I think just as I was getting out of high school and getting into like seasonal anime, I started seeing this and it was like huge.
It was everywhere.
Wow.
People love them some
mean,
Hollow.
Only anime can you go 15 years and it's like, all right, we back with another season. Not a new show. Another season.
It's weird because it's one of those shows where it makes you wonder why it took them so long.
Right, because it was so popular in the first. Maybe it was a light novel, but even then, like by now, like you would have thought there was more than enough material. So I don't know what the fuck they was thinking.
Oh, I see Bones handling My Hero. Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
blown.
Bringing it
I wonder
back.
where they're at now. You got to be close to the end of the season. I mean, end of the series.
Gotta be.
My Hero is such an interesting tale. I don't mean like the story itself, but just how more like the fan base. It's just so weird how people have just kind of like turned on it for whatever reason. I don't know.
You've got the people that are super hardcore, and then you've got the people that are like, oh, this anime is trash. It's the worst.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
And you got the people who just don't like Deku, and that's the only reason.
People have a hate hard on for Deku for whatever. I know why.
They got a hard on for hating him.
That shit don't even really apply in the later seasons.
It's so ridiculous. Like
Just like y'all mentioned, also with the hardcore is it's them shippers too. They make the fan base stink way too hard. I get sick of them.
Stars,
too many of them.
Right.
My Hero Academia. Well, I remember, was it 2021? I saw My Hero fucking every store had it. I'll never forget that random country woman who asked, my grandson said he wanted some My Hero Academia. What the hell is that?
Hey man, My Hero was him for quite a while.
That was so funny to me.
If anything, it feels like Demon Slayer kind of replaced it in terms of like.
I don't know what the purpose of this is.
What you mean?
Because it's just like.
You don't know what arc this is?
No,
he knows the arc.
That's the problem.
He knows.
I know exactly what arc.
In a traditional sense.
Yep. And that's why, because it's like I'm telling you, like it's 9 chapters, so like really you could adapt that in like 2 or 3 episodes. So like I don't know why they putting so much hype on it like that.
I guess they just the movie is still technically out, so I could see why it's not, I guess, part of the. Well, no, we're in March, so you have plenty of time, huh?
I don't know.
Code Geass?
Yeah,
oh,
shit.
So this is a sequel movie?
Yep. You know they already brought the loot back.
Yeah.
俺はお前の作戦に従って動くだけだ。
裏切り者の傭兵か。
あの人たちひょっとして
殲滅しろ。
お前では俺には勝てない。
あんたたちを。コードギアス奪還のロゼ。
Supposed to be a sequel. It's weird. Anyway, I think that is enough for now. We blew through like fucking.
I mean, we got
anime.
Yeah.
Sandland is on the way too. So
that's a lot going on though.
Man, I wonder if Sandland gets more attention now that Toriyama's
anything Akira Toriyama, anything Toriyama, Daima
Yeah.
is gonna blow up. Anything that
Daima's
Toriyama worked
blow
on that he was overseeing, best believe the promotion for that now, like it shot up tenfold. Cause Sandland comes out next month, which is crazy.
Yeah, people are gonna watch the video game, the anime.
Video games coming out.
That shit
people
gonna
are
go
gonna
crazy.
People are gonna
even,
eat that up.
Even Dragon Ball Daima is gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
like nobody wanted to
Daima,
see that before.
Yeah.
Now everybody's gonna want.
Out of respect alone.
Yeah, out of respect.
Yeah.
That's why I'm watching it. Like now I'm like, dang, I guess I gotta watch this out of respect. But yeah, that should be. That's a solid season, I think. Like
this season.
Look at like there was
this season stacked.
There's a lot of trash. For sure. Like we looked at a lot of trash, and it's a lot of shit where I'm like, man, I don't want to see that bullshit. But like, there's enough that I'm like, I won't have. It won't be like, oh, I don't have anything to watch. So
yeah, definitely not.
We're gonna have plenty to watch.
I can't wait for Demon Slayer, man. I mean, I can't wait for Demon Slayer. I miss Demon Slayer.
That ain't the one you want.
Hey man, I like training arcs. It's cool with me.
If you love training arcs, it's the one for you. Then
I can see a chunk of the internet maybe turning their back on like, man, why y'all had to animate this shit? Like,
I don't think
it's already a chunk of the internet wants to. There's already a chunk of the internet wants to hate on Demon Slayer anyway.
I mean,
that's
of course, yeah.
That's the whole thing. Unless y'all like add to it a bunch. An hour is gonna be the whole thing.
That's pretty much what they're ever since Mugen Train. Pretty much they're just taking that segment from the movie and just make that the first episode or like first 2 episodes, whatever.
So if that's an hour, that means that most likely this is kind of like are they doing both arcs? Are they doing the arc after this with the training arc included?
The arc after this, you wouldn't call it because this is. I think it's called training arc. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what this is called.
That is what this
training arc.
is called.
Training arc. You wouldn't call it training arc because the arc after this is the last arc. It's the Infinity Castle. Like that's the one where they go fight all the remaining Upper Demon Moons. They go fight Muzan. They doing it all. Like it's just one long ass arc of them boxing with all the remaining demons. So like you would just call that Infinity Castle or whatever the fuck. It wasn't Infinity Castle. It was something else. But it was like I forget what it was called. But like it's something castle. But like that would be what you would call it because it's like that's what we doing. That's the main focus. So, like, I guess that they might just do this premiere and then be like, hey, we'll be back in the fall or some shit with, like, the real thing. I don't know.
Fucking Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Maybe
like
you might be right. That could be the case.
And be like, we'll be back in the fall with the final arc. Oh, shit. Oh,
just like that, Key. Like, there's just an hour-long premiere, and then at the end, they're like, hey, Demon Slayer returns this fall with the final arc, and then they just tell you the title of the arc, and that's it.
The whole anime.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Maybe because UFO say we'll be going off, bro.
What'd you say?
But you say what?
You said, "Oh my bad, I didn't hear what you said."
Oh, I was just saying UFO say, but they go off a lot. Like, they don't play around.
Yeah,
so
they do.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is a fun stream, fun live stream. It's great to have the 100th episode in the can. We'll be back next Monday because we won't be going live next week. Although probably got some more live episodes in the work. We'll get in touch with y'all on that later. But we hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see y'all guys on the next one. Peace.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Appreciate y'all. Big love.
Stay black or whatever race you are.
Big up the root, them boy.